Shout out to everybody. We back. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully everybody is having a good day. Oh, man. I want to say before I get started, allergies is something else, man. Y'all protect yourself from these allergies. Let's get started with CNN. Shout out to them. They got some coverage, and it's got the video of Luigi Mangione. Yeah, it says Luigi Mangione yells to media as he's escorted into court. You know, let's listen to this. So he's in Blair County.
It's completely out of touch and an insult to the intelligence of the American people. It's a lived experience.
This is an insult to the American people.
It's completely out of touch and an insult to the intelligence.
Clearly out of touch and an insult to the American people.
Of the American people. It's a lived and an insult to the intelligence of the American people. It's a lived experience.
Clearly out of touch and an insult to the American people.
It's completely out of touch and an insult to the intelligence of the American people.
Clearly out of touch and an insult to the intelligence of the American people. Y'all hear that? Yo, I think he would have, I don't know, man. He probably just like moved out the way real quick to talk. He probably should have just been yelling it out. But when they pushing you around like that, like you can't do nothing, like you in cuffs. You know, they pushing them around like that. He kind of probably just want to get a message out. Plus, you don't know what they gonna do to you. Like if you in that situation, like they can, like you can disappear. Like who knows? You know, so he probably just wanted to get a quick message out. I don't know, man. A lot of people are talking about him.
It's completely out of touch and an insult to the intelligence of the American people. It's a lived experience.
All right, so we just...
Interesting. Shout out to Froggy, Megsy in here. I see you. Moderator in here. And then we got Gods in here. He said hello. And Keat in here. I'm just a vet. Shout out to you for coming in. Appreciate y'all for rolling in. What y'all think about this, bro?
Just heard him yell that about...
I'm gonna be real, man. Like, I don't know if this is the right person, man. I don't know. Big Wave Dave, appreciate you, 82. I think you used to be a contributor on here. Shout out to you. This is kind of, you know, like, I don't know if this is the right person, to be real with you. Like, maybe it's not the right person. I don't know. Maybe it is. But it's like they found the same blick on him that was used, you know, so who knows, man? Like, why would he still have that? But y'all know, like, police be planting stuff on people, man. Like, so who knows? But why would this dude be in McDonald's with a ghost gat? You see what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Goonie said, you don't think it's him? 2 Corinthians said, what device is that black box? He says, so who even likes feds? You know, they got the sheriffs on dude, bro. Hold on.
It's completely out of touch and an insult.
Does this look anything like that dude to y'all? Hold on.
Completely out of touch and an insult to the intelligence of the American people.
Yo, he moving mad fast, bro. I don't know if that's him, man. I don't know. That, like, his eyebrows, that don't even look like dude, bro. Somebody, y'all, I can't say nothing too crazy on here, but that don't really look like dude to me, man. Like, from the pictures and everything, it don't look like him, man. Somebody says, so you smoke somebody and keep the blick on you. That's strange. Like, that's why I don't believe, like, if he took this amount of time, shout out to Big Wave Dave with the $5 donation. Thanks for supporting this. He said, based on the pics, I think it is. Let's be honest. All the whites look the same to you. I don't know, man. Like, what are the odds you just gonna be at a McDonald's and be like, that is the right like, what was he wearing when they caught him? Like, he got like a normal, like, You know what I'm saying? Them type people, I don't want to say it on here, but like it's like the normal, like, look, the dude that, like, the images and the pictures that I seen come out of the, you know what I mean? Like when the dude was on the bike and all of that, like it looked like the dude from Dune, the movie Dune. That's what it looked like. It don't look like this dude. So how do you, man, I don't know, man. So it's like, did they run fingerprints yet? Because I think they had a partial fingerprint from the suspect. You only got a partial fingerprint. I think they got the cup that he dumped from the, what is it, the Starbucks. So I'm pretty sure they can test that for DNA evidence. Did he have, like, I don't know, man. Somebody said, Eminence of Oots said he got away for 3 days and got caught with everything. Yeah, that's why I'm having a hard time believing this, bro. They like, all right, we got him. We got all the stuff in the truck. Let's just put it on. Like, you don't know what these cops, bro. And I do want to say, I've been watching a lot of movies, so my opinion, don't take it as reality. Just don't know, bro. You said, yeah, but I mean, if you unaliving somebody, you probably ain't the smartest person. Just being real, like doing something like that. And people are speculating on why he did it. Shout out to Big Wave Dave 82 with the $2 donation. He said he has the same ID used in New York. I seen that, but I don't believe it, bro. I don't know, bro. Like, this dude could not be that silly. He could not be that silly, man. Then they making up like all kind of reasons as to why he did. So they saying like his manifesto, he was saying that his mom had like some neurological situation to where she couldn't like really walk and she was like crawling and all of that. So they were trying to say that's why he did it. Then it's other people coming out and saying that he had bad back problems to where his bed, like he had to get like a more firm bed. And like, you know, he couldn't do like some of the things that he wanted to do because his back was bugging him or hurting him. And so that could have been like a motive, and maybe he could have got denied something. I don't know, but this dude don't look like he got a back problem right here.
And it's completely out of touch. And it's an insult to the intelligence of the American people. It's a lived experience.
You said he was valedictorian at UPN, a prestigious Ivy college. Big Wave Dave with the $5 donation. Shout out to you for supporting us. Appreciate you, bro. He said, bro, really a liberal. You do not believe it? Come on now. Hey, I don't know, man. We gotta see this evidence come out, bro. We gotta see this evidence.
All right, so we just heard him yell that about it, sort of something being unjust. This is an insult to the intelligence of the American people. Let's bring in trial attorney Mercedes Colwin with us. Look, this is someone between what you're hearing him say right there, manifesto, messages left on these bullets.
Well, let me fast forward because this is CNN, bro. They don't be liking me like that, bro.
This is someone on a mission, it appears. He is the alleged killer in this case. We have to be very clear about that. He's facing an extradition hearing here, but I just wonder what you think of a moment like that as you see it, knowing the evidence that police say they have on this person.
I mean, like, how can they really stop him from being extradited? Like, if, I mean, they need to take him to New York. Like, you know, you got to be extradited.
Brianna, it's very disturbing, and those types of outbursts will certainly be evaluated by his defense team because that's just not normal. I mean, we've already had reports.
Of course it's not normal, bro. But I tell you this, if I get arrested and I didn't do something, bro, I'm acting like that. Let's be real, bro. What if this dude don't even look like that dude, bro? I mean, it could be him. I don't know. Big Wave Dave, it could be him. But if I like, how would y'all be acting if somebody, like, if you literally know your life is over and you might not have done it, bro? I'm gonna be screaming, "Thug life! I didn't do it! Help me!" all day long, bro. You know, but who knows, man? He probably did it. Marcus Chapman said, "Listen to me." Shout out to Marcus Chapman. What you think, Marcus? You think he did it?
that he has been very strange since over the summer, that he's become reclusive. This manifesto is...
And then all your friends gonna be doing that, bro. Like, let's just say y'all get caught up in something. They're gonna be interviewing y'all friends. Y'all friends gonna be like, yeah, Marcus Chapman has been a little bit strange and elusive. He be on his phone too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how your friends gonna be. You can't be trusting friends, bro. Like, yeah, I think might have had something to do with it. Big Wave Dave.
These rantings and ravings of an individual that obviously has some aberrant thoughts in his mind, and that's why he put it down on paper. So all of that is certainly very disturbing. The defense is going to have to evaluate whether this is an individual that really will even understand the charges. I mean, they may, depending on how aberrant his thoughts are, he has to be able to understand the process.
Nah, that looked like him right there, though, bro. Yo, that might be him, bro. Like, nah, that's him. That's this dude, bro. They got you, man. Yo, Big Wave Dave with the $5 donation said he didn't say that stuff, bro. He honestly called everyone not smart. Yo, that's that dude, bro. This is him, man. Like, nah, bro. That's that dude, bro. Yo, you going down, man. They gonna get you, bro. That's him, man. Hold on. Let me show y'all real quick. Hold on. Yeah, that's definitely Luigi, bro. Hold on. That's why you can't do nothing. This ain't like the 80s. You can't, bro. That is him, man. Look, that's him. Yo, that McDonald's worker got the eye of the tiger, don't he? Yo, and then they gonna be having like, hold on, they gonna have pictures like this everywhere, bro. Hey, the news, the left-wing news, oh, they about to get dude. They gonna get dude. Like CNN already on him. And then a Big Wave Dave with the $2 donation, he said, look at the eyebrows. Yeah, no, it's him, bro. It's him. I didn't think it was until I seen that. Now that I see that, I'm like, nah, bro, that's dude, bro. You gonna have a hard time. Like, if they showed me that and that, I'll be like, nah, that's dude, bro. That's him. Yo, they about to. I mean, what y'all think they gonna do to him? You think he gonna make it to trial? Sean Mayberry is a member on this channel. Shout out to you for getting your membership. He said Eric Adams might give him the key to the city. Yo, who knows? Eric Adams be wildin'. He got the key back from Diddy though. Spicy Tuna said paper towels, Walmart bag. What's up? Spice pepper seeds. And then somebody says that ain't him in the photo. He is lighter. No, that is him, bro. That's him. That's him. That's definitely him, bro. Like, go back and look at this photo and then look at that. That is him, bro. There is no way you cannot tell, bro. That is exactly him. That McDonald's worker know what it is. Shout out to B More. I see you in here, man.
Process and the proceedings, even at this stage. And if there's some indication that he isn't able to do
like, and let's be real, with the United Healthcare situation, all they gonna do is like hire another CEO to replace the CEO they got. You know, so this isn't really like solving the problem. It is bringing attention to it, but the United States, like, with the systems in place here, you can't really, you can't stop that, bro. Like, you can do one act that's going to cost you your life. People are going to talk about this for maybe 4 or 5 months, and then they're going to move on to something else. And you're going to be forgotten, and you're going to be in jail rotting away for the rest of your life. That's what it is. And then, like, you in custody, they're not going to be letting you get no messages out. Nothing like that. You see what I'm saying? You can scream all you want. They don't care. They can make it to where no cameras are allowed to be around. Like, they can do anything to you once they got you in custody. That's like the alarming thing. You know what I mean? Somebody said, Breezy said, I wasn't going to New York City until that nut was caught. I don't know. And then somebody said pictures are a bad way of defining, but he probably right. Angles. And somebody said that's not him. I was with Luigi from 6'6" on that day. Yo, hey, you got Luigi's alibi, dog? Big Wave Dave with the $2 donation. The super chats is open. The cash apps is open. Shout out to y'all. He says he wasn't Obamacare supposed to fix. He said, hey, wasn't Obamacare supposed to fix healthcare? Yeah, yo, and that low key made it worse because now they knew that they could just go ahead and they could up prices like, yo, the government making you do it anyway. But yeah, man, something needs to definitely change in America, man. Healthcare system. But they're not gonna, like, all these politicians, they getting money from these like super powerful elite. I don't know who they are, but just think about it. You think like healthcare companies are not donating to these people? Like, my girl's a nurse, bro. Like, she be like complaining about like patient to nurse ratios and stuff like that, and they be like lobbying to, you know, have the legislators to be making like healthcare workers have high patient to, you know what I'm saying, person to take care of them ratios. Like, just imagine what they doing to keep this healthcare system in place. Look how CNN and even like my dog, man, Pierce Morgan is moving on this, bro. They are vilifying this dude. Who knows why, man? It could be a lot of people, man, behind the scene. Like, you don't know. Big Wave Dave with the $2 donation. Shout out to you, bro. He said, you right, bro. Hey, we don't know, man. Like, these people got billions of dollars. Like, this dude is probably broke. You see what I'm saying? Being denied healthcare. Yeah, he could do an act that's going to make people talk and make people think, and everybody going to blog about it, get their money for a minute until the news die down. He the topic of the news for today, but he not thinking about tomorrow. The way to really do it is to like run for office and maybe like try your hand at trying to fix something. This ain't really the way to do it, man. He like the Robin Hood right now, and people rocking with him. Like, I ain't got no, I'm gonna say, I ain't saying I'm rocking with him. I'm saying I ain't got no problem with. If I seen a dude and I knew this was a dude, I wouldn't say nothing. Because I ain't got a problem with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he did it for no reason, I might snitch on him. He might catch a couple snitches. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, if the manifesto is right, and he's saying that, you know, like, if he's detailing, like, all kind of situation is wrong with his mom and all of that, like, I don't know. But, you know, I haven't seen the manifesto. It's just people on TikTok and stuff like talking about the manifesto, you know, and saying that's why he did it. But then his friends are actually coming out and saying he had back problems. So who knows what it was? You know what I'm saying? Let's listen to some more of this.
So there might have to be some psychological evaluation, and then that will be reported back to the judge, and the judge will make the ultimate ruling as to whether or not
No, that don't look like him right there.
to proceed with the proceeding. But this type of outburst is definitely very disturbing.
Yeah, no doubt about that. You saw,
bro, he like happy with a McDonald's meal, bro. This McDonald's food is what got you hit, bro. They got you caught, bro. I want to know why he did it, and they're probably not gonna let him say why he did it. Y'all remember when dude like hit JFK, blah, like hit him. And you couldn't really, like, they was rushing that dude around so much, you didn't know. You know what I mean? Like, he couldn't even talk. Not only him, like, you know, when, who else got hit? Martin Luther King got hit. Like, they wouldn't let dude talk. Hey, Big Wave Dave 82 with the $20 donation. Shout out to you. You are the #1 donor on this channel right now today. He said hospitals are a business that has never changed. Obamacare ruined everything that was a free market. Now the government tells them they have to accept people. Of course, prices are going to go up. That is a fact. A lot of people, right, couldn't even afford healthcare. So when he did Obamacare, if you couldn't afford healthcare and you couldn't even afford it at that time and you didn't get it, you got a penalty, you know what I mean? Then, you know what I mean, on your taxes or whatever for not having healthcare. So it's like you can't afford healthcare. Then you get a penalty for not having healthcare. And then the healthcare costs are going up and made it worse, you know, but I will say, you know, Obama did do something good, right? The pre-existing condition clause. You know, if you had, like, I'm healthy, you might be healthy, but some people may have things like diabetes. They may have like high blood pressure, hypertension. They may have like, you know what I'm saying? Like sickle cell, like all kind of stuff that could be wrong with them. You know what I mean? And then an insurance company could deny them because they had something pre-existing. And then you pretty much messed up. You know, so the pre-existing condition clause, you can look at it a couple different ways. Like if you a human, you're like, all right, that's dope that he did that. But if you a business, you're like, yo, wait a minute. I have to take you if you got something that's going to end up draining me, like money, I got to take you. And so now, like the people that's healthy, I'm going to have to make it harder for them to pay for somebody that got health problems. You see what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna have to raise the premiums because now I'm forced to take these people that have pre-existing conditions. So it's like it's different ways to look at it. You know what I'm saying? I see why a lot of like rich people or people that play by a certain, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say what it is, but like the elite, you know, play by the elites. I see what they saying, but then like on a human level, bro, it's like a lot of people got a lot of stuff wrong with them. You know what I mean? So like, it's hard to get insured. Like, what if you born, something happened to you? You know what I mean? Or you may have multiple sclerosis and just find out or something. You know what I mean? Don't, you know, go to the hospital, something wrong. You find out, and then you like, oh man, I really do need insurance. Then you can't get it. You know, it's like, so, or you may have a kidney problem, like chronic kidney disease or something. You see what I'm saying? You can have something wrong, and then you just messed up. You just can't like get help. So like Obama, I think he did good with that, man. A lot of people don't like that. I think he did good with that, you know, but you know, it's a cause and effect for everything. I think the whole system needs to be overhauled, and there are way too many people that are making way too much money to make sure that does not happen. You know what I mean? So
officers shuffling him in as quickly as possible.
What's up, Jamie Malinky? What's up with you? I see you in here. You are a member on this channel. Foxy Megsy's in here. She said, to hope you are well. She said, right 100. Froggy Megsy said, big wave Dave with the $5 donation is the #1 contributor on here today. Appreciate you. He said, Piper Boy, you and I see it the same way. However, would you make everyone else suffer for you? What do you mean, like by the pre-existing condition thing, or you mean like, what do you mean by that?
I'm wondering, Mercedes, as you're talking about the suspect here having a grasp of what the proceedings are going to be like, what actually happens at an extradition hearing?
Tariq is in here. Say, yo, super based with the overhaul statement. The power imbalance is too real. Hospitals and such should never be for profit. Yeah, but it's a business. You know what I mean? Like some hospitals gonna offer you, and you know, like if you are independent, like, or if you like believe like Ron Paul, right? Ron Paul believed in a free market. You know, if you are independent, you kind of look at it like you want like whoever, you know, you believe in free market, right? So with a free market, you're gonna have competition. One hospital may actually be better than the other one. They may offer you better services than another one. If you go to like when I was poor, bro, like I had to, you know, like when you had to get like your shots and stuff like that to go to school and all of that, bro, like if you go to like, what do they call like the health clinic or something like that? Bro, it don't look like something you want to go to. You see what I'm saying? That's like low key free. But when you go to like a hospital or like a paid clinic or something like that, like it's nice, you know. So some of that money goes to like keeping the place up. Maybe they got better staff. You know what I'm saying? They're paying people more. They may have higher quality staff. You see what I'm saying? Different things like that. So, you know, the money can be used in different ways. Maybe they may have better doctors, better machines. You know what I'm saying? Like. So you can look, you can weigh it out. Like, do I want to go to a free clinic or do I want to go and pay a little bit of money and have a better experience? You know, maybe cleaner all the way around, different type of clientele. Like, it's a lot of different ways to look at it. You know, and the Big Wave Dave 82 with the $5 donation, he said, if a company is forced to take you on because of the government, I mean, I'm a human. I want to be covered. You see what I'm saying? But in all reality, it's pluses and minuses to that on a business level. But this is the business that is operating in the United States. You know, you dealing with people's health, you know, so I think the government should step in and try to figure out. It's like you don't want the government to be involved, but then you need the government to be involved in certain things. Like the internet, I don't want the government to be involved on so many levels. With different businesses, of course, you don't want them to be involved. When you're dealing with public health, though, I think they need to do something and cap prices, right? They need to be saying like, yo, the cost of going to the ER cannot be this much. But then like the hospital can come back with like, well, what if you get, you in a car and you get sprayed up, you know what I mean? And you come in the ER and you got like 5 holes in you and they trying to fix you up. It might cost them like $70,000 to fix you. Whereas somebody else might go in the ER because they might have heart pain, might just need an EKG, find out they got, you know what I'm saying, acid reflux. It could be different things. So it's like hard to cap. I'm just saying like how they think. You know what I mean? So it could be hard to cap the amount, you see what I'm saying, of what the ER visit's going to be. But I feel like they do need to come in there like, yo, this is, you know what I mean? Like charging somebody like $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 for a visit is crazy. You know, and charging somebody like 15 grand for an MRI is ridiculous. Like, you see what I'm saying? I think they need to cap the prices on MRIs, X-rays, fluids. You know what I'm saying? Normal saline should not be costing no like crazy amount of money. You know, stuff like that. Like they need to like cap the prices on, or like, you know, if you got diabetes, like an AccuCheck or something like that, it needs to be capped. The prices need to be capped, right? That's what I would think. You know, but it depends. Somebody said, I see how the way you, however, would you make everyone else suffer for you? He said, if a company is forced to take you on because of the government. And then he said, Hyperboy, you are my brother from another mother. You understand how it works. And then he said, he got another donation. He said, no, the government should not be involved. They make it worse, bro. Yeah. So, you know, it's like, you know, just it's high, but then you might be in a situation, Dave, to where like you can get into a bad car accident. You can be driving, doing everything right. Somebody on the phone not paying attention, coming the other way, and they hit you at like 50 miles an hour. You already going 40 miles an hour. You know what I'm saying? That's like a 90 mile an hour collision. And you got twisted metal and all that. And the next thing you know, they got to life flight you somewhere. And then just the flight to get there is like 50 grand. You know what I mean? And it's like, you be looking like, nah, like that's too high. But then they could be looking like all right, so like the fuel to do this, I got to have a private flight person to send you and all the medical supply. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and if, I don't know. It's like, how do you cap that cost? You know what I'm saying? And then Big Wave Dave 82 with the $10 donation, he said, you and I need to have a phone conversation. I'm going to try to figure out how to do it to where I can like accept calls. I've been like on the verge of like doing, I was talking to somebody about doing it. I'll probably do that like relatively soon. Because I see Star, shout out to him. That's my brother. Shout out to Star Report. He be doing calls. I'm thinking about doing that. The only problem with that, Big Wave Dave, is like you can get somebody on the phone that might just be saying bad words, and then like your whole video is like limited monetization wise. You see what I'm saying? That could happen. Big Wave Dave with the $5 donation, he said, I don't give a F. I don't want to rely on the government for ish. He said, less government, less taxes, the more money we have. Yeah, but I do feel like a lot of these hospitals, they are like, their prices is getting crazy. You know, and then like I have Big Wave Dave, like I was talking to people, I was telling them my situation, bro. It was something I shouldn't even really went to the hospital for, but I went because I was panicking or whatever. You know, I got a bill. I went there. They did all of these tests, bro. The bill was crazy. They had to do a KUB just to stay in the ER. You know, they make you just sit there for like a couple hours just to get the money from you. Then bro, when I got the itemization, because I asked, I'm like, why is this so much? Like, can you, and then, you know, they don't want to like reduce it. They're like, oh, well, we can send you like what they charged you for. I'm like, all right. It was like a whole bunch of stuff they didn't even do. Like vitals and like fluids. I'm like, I told them not to do this when I was there. Like, why, like they didn't give me no fluids. They didn't do none of this. Like, so they was like taking stuff off. You know what I mean? But that's what they do. Like hospitals, they'll just like overcharge you for stuff that you don't even get. You see what I'm saying? Like, so it's like hospitals be outrageous sometimes, bro. He said, Big Wave Dave with the $5 donation. He said, bro, you can call me personally. Hey man, just hit me up, bro. Like, but yeah, man, like these hospitals, man, it's, you know, and then insurance companies be looking at all of these expenses, and then they got to make a determination. They got to be profitable at the end of the day, you know. So how it works is you get a lot of people paying in a premium to support and pay for people that get sick. The problem is you get a lot of like elderly people, old people that, you know, they still might have private insurance and government insurance. And, you know, they may be, you know, coming to the hospital because they want somebody to talk to, acting sick. You know what I'm saying? Like that can happen. And then you got the insurance company just paying out. You know, like all of this stuff can happen. You know what I mean? And it's a difficult situation to be in if you're an insurance provider, you know, but you know, it's the world we live in, man.
There has to be an establishment by the demanding state.
Cross Solo said, Big Wave, before we do away with the government, we need society to have integrity and respect for others. What happened to your world? You said, what happened to your word was bond. We have a bunch of cows and they don't believe in that. Like, I don't know, man. Like they do got to do something with this
healthcare. The state is
healthcare.
Pennsylvania. So the demanding state that New York has to establish to law enforcement that this is the individual that was the alleged shooter of Brian Thompson. So they'll have to go through the evidence that we've already described: the manifesto, the ghost gun, the images that we saw, even the eyewitness. And they may even bring in some of the eyewitness who was discovered. The officer, the arresting officer in Pennsylvania, will come forward and talk about the exchange that he had with Mangione. And it's already been reported that arresting officer, when asked Mangione, the first words out of his mouth, it's been reported, he asked Mangione, were you in New York? And certainly Mangione, at least this officer, claims that he was very nervous when asked that question. So there will be testimony, there will be evidence, but Mangione can waive it. I mean, depending on whether he waives it, it doesn't sound, to Brianna's point, it doesn't sound like he may waive the hearing.
Yo, if the audio is going crazy, go ahead and refresh. Since I'm running OBS, sometimes you got to refresh it.
And if he does waive the hearing, then he will be extradited without any further process. It doesn't sound like that's going to happen. It will have to be. It certainly sounds like there will be this process with witnesses and evidence being set forth before the judge. And the judge will make the ultimate ruling that there is probable cause to establish that Mangione is in fact.
Another thing is, a Big Wave Dave, this is what I think a big problem is, right? One of the big problems is that you need to have so many licenses and so much regulation that is involved with creating an insurance company, right? Because I've seen Elon Musk, he was just creating an auto insurance company, right, in different states. And he was talking about the problem and the regulation that, you know, goes into that and how controlled it is and how in favor it is for like the people that are already doing it. You know, so, and that was just auto insurance. So can you imagine like trying to be involved in a healthcare system and create a company and just starting a company? So you already got the people, the gurus, the people that have been doing it for a minute. You got Blue Cross Blue Shield, United Healthcare, you got Sigma, you got, you know what I mean? Like these companies have been like running it. You know what I mean? So it's like they ain't really no competition. So what they could do is just charge you whatever they want to charge you. It's like, where you gonna go? Like, so, you know what I mean? And then like a lot of these, like if you have a doctor's appointment, they only accept insurance from like certain providers. So it's like, how do you even break into that? You see what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Hey, y'all tell me what the audio sound like. But I think it's a lot of it too. You know, it's No competition.
The alleged killer of Brian Thompson.
And we are anticipating news out of that hearing soon. Mercedes Cohen, thank you so much for giving us your analysis. CNN's Bryn Gingras has been covering every twist and turn on this case. Bryn, what is happening at this extradition?
But like, just taking matters into your own hands like that, it's like the Robin Hood effect. Like, people gonna be like, oh yeah, like, shout out to him. Yeah, I figure it's just Marcus Chapman. It's just that people, they gotta, like, you know what I mean, refresh or catch it on the replay. Like, if it's not gonna refresh for you. But yeah, it's like people gonna have that, okay, he's the Robin Hood, but you know, that only lasts for a second, bro. You gotta do long-term change. Like, become like a politician and run it. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do, run off of that, and see if people gonna vote for you. You are already going to a really good school. Like, you could have took matters into your hands and did it a different way. And, you know, but maybe if you are that one politician, rogue politician, that may be wanting to change the industry and nobody else gonna play ball. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, you up against all of these, like, politicians are not your friends, bro. Like, so it's hard to tell him to I don't know, man. But he did what he did. Big Wave Dave with the $2. He said less government, less problems, less taxes. I mean, that's why I'm kind of with Trump. With a lot. You know what I'm saying? I think government, for the most part, yeah, he said audio solid, he refreshed. I think government, for the most part, they get in the way. They create different agencies. They create more jobs for the government to be bigger and more taxes for you and more government regulation and control. Some regulation is necessary, like Elon Musk said. He's like, yo, some of it is necessary. You might need some regulation. But they go overboard. The problem with government, they go overboard with regulation, and then they start doing too much to where they don't even work for you. They just become like it's like I don't even want to say this word, like a virus. You know what I mean? Like, they could, you know, as soon as it starts, it just bigger and bigger and bigger, you know, and who they coming after? You. And then these agencies become so big, they have to hire like 80-something IRS agents to come after you. You see what I'm saying? To audit you, to keep, you know, sustaining that. So I'm for less. I've always been for less government, bro. I don't believe in having a whole lot of government, man.
Hearing.
Yeah, so listen, Boris, we have a reporter inside the courtroom.
If y'all can too, hit the like button, all of that. Hit the emojis, all of that. We got to break through the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some Jay-Z news and stuff we're going to get to, but I want to listen to this first.
Right now, they're not allowed to have any sort of communication. So we don't quite know just yet if that hearing has started. We're still waiting to get an update. But you can see, we know that he is inside that courthouse.
Somebody said the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. It depends, man. I see a lot of poor people get rich. I see a lot of poor, like in my life, I've seen a lot of poor people do all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm upper middle class and I was poor. You know what I'm saying? I grew up, my mom was on Section 8, welfare, food stamps. My father wasn't in the house. He had like his problems and, you know what I'm saying? I grew up with nothing, like literally nothing, and I'm upper middle class now. Like, I ain't rich, you know what I'm saying? But upper middle class, you know? So I've seen it, you know, but I had to work hard for it. Ain't nobody helped me, but I can't say nobody helped me. The government helped. Like, you know what I'm saying? The first 2 years of school was paid for, the government, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, government ain't all bad, you know, but it just depends.
At least from that sort of combat.
I see what the comment section is saying. Somebody said, I want to hear everything he has to say. Of course, this is a girl. The girls are in love with him right now. Said, it's not right for someone to decide who lives and dies. And yet that is essentially what the healthcare industry does every single day. Yeah, that's why I'm like, me being real, bro, I'm not for unaliving anybody, bro. Like, I that ain't cool, bro. But I'm gonna say, to be all like super sad about that CEO, I see why people are. But people don't understand that dude is responsible for a lot, like tens of thousands of people that could have that no longer be here. You know what I'm saying? Like denying like you not in that, like some of y'all who watch may have something going on, like an ailment or something, you know what I mean? Like, and you may be going through it with your insurance, like they may look at you like quality of life. What's the chances of this person? Like, you are a number to these people. Like, you're not a human to these insurance companies, bro. You better believe that. I don't care what nobody says. You are a number. You know what I mean? And you either going to do one or two things with an insurance company. You're either going to make them money or you're going to make them lose money, right? So they're going to make a decision off of what to do with you. I don't know how they do it, but they're going to make the decision. Like whether or not they're going to help. Because if they extend your life in some situations, you may end up costing them like mad money throughout the duration of your life. Like, you see what I'm saying? And you like, yo, I'm paying for insurance. Like, you know, they be looking at it like, nah, bro. We ain't doing that. We want more bonuses. You know? But, you know, it ain't like the CEO is calling everybody like, yo, you deny. And it ain't like he doing that, but he running a company that does stuff like that. You know what I mean? Somebody said, homeboy said, yeah, the state should be burdened by the health care of people who will, you said, yeah, the state should be burdened by the health of people who will unalive eventually. I mean, they got like Medicaid, Medicare, like they deal with stuff like that. And then somebody said, y'all have no clue how insurance works. And I'm sure you do, bro. Scott Sneed said, dude has no idea how anything works. Hey, man, like I'm not an insurance broker. I don't know. All I know is people get denied a lot. And they be complaining a lot. They be on TikTok complaining. I just got denied. I've got colon cancer. They don't want to pay for this treatment. They don't want to pay for that. Like, it happens a lot. Go on TikTok. It's mad people talking about that. So are you saying that they, you know, approve everybody? I don't think they do. I don't think they do at all. You know, but you know, like, it's the human condition, bro. Like, what do they call it? Stockholm syndrome. It's like a form of it. People fight against their interests on a regular basis, and we've seen it with the election. You literally had Kamala Harris and the Democratic Party saying that they have a problem with free speech. They saying it in front of your face. We ran mad videos of them saying it. People like, oh, well, we just don't like Trump anyway. We're going to vote for Kamala. It was like she literally telling you, like, she don't want you to have free. She's literally saying it. Nobody even cares. It's just the American, like, when people from Europe be talking about Americans, like, yo, like, we backwards people, like, we be fighting against our interests. That's real. It's like you got President Trump saying, like, yo, I want to undo all of these social media restrictions. I want to undo what they did with TikTok. I want to stop the war that's going on between Ukraine and Russia. I want to stop all of this is going on. I want to bring peace. And people are fighting against that, right? You got healthcare CEOs that are in charge of a company that is denying people coverage. And you got people in the comments complaining about a person having a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? And this is a pure example of Stockholm, like people fighting against their interests. It's ridiculous. Like, we don't know what this dude went through. Maybe it was his mom, like with the manifesto or whatever, and she was going through something. Maybe he was going through something, having a problem, and he don't want to lay down like y'all. And just let somebody walk on y'all and keep paying them and be cool with it. Like, no, I ain't going out like that. And he did what he did. I ain't saying he wrong, but that's what he did. And look out, like, battle rap is a pure example of people who fight against their interests. We will have it's called battle rap. It's like an entertainment, right? We will have a battle rap card. It's like a card full of battle rappers that are scheduled to battle. Right? They no-show, they don't show up and they choke, they don't complete their rounds, and the fans get mad at you for saying something. And this is the people fighting against their own interests. This is America. Some people ain't going out like that. They don't care. Like, you ain't about to play me, I'm not about to pay you all this money, and you ain't gonna do nothing. And I gotta sit here and watch this happen to my mom. It ain't going down. Some people feel like that. Some people don't. Some people like, yo, my mom cannot be covered. It's cool. I love the CEO. That's how some people think. We're in America. People fight against their own interests on a regular basis. Some people, hey, They stand on something. Whether or not you think they're right or wrong, they stand on something. We could all be sitting here right now judging him all day long. He's wrong. He shouldn't have did this. We not living his life. I will never advocate for unaliving nobody. You know what I'm saying? I will never because nobody can come back for that. From that. But I ain't about to sit here and make it seem like that CEO was Prince Charming. He wasn't. I don't care how much y'all want to fight against your own interests.
Of a moment there as you showed the viewers where it took several sheriff's deputies to calm him down and get him inside.
And that's the problem with Americans, bro. Y'all, like, I'm in America, I see it every day. People are used to being walked on a regular basis. You're being walked on by your company. You're being walked on by the healthcare industry. The police is treating y'all like y'all ain't nothing. The prices are crazy high. You're paying wild money just to go grocery shopping. Your bills are through the roof. And you still want to vote for the people that got everything like that within the past 4 years. Sorry. I gotta breathe. I had Panda Express earlier. Some people ain't going, bro.
Of that building. As you said, this is really the first time that we are hearing from him, his own voice. We do know that he does have a defense attorney who's representing him for this extradition hearing. We know that New York asked for this extradition. A warrant for his arrest has been issued. So it's now
Marcus Chapman, my bad, bro. You know, hey, one thing I do not like people fighting against their own interests, bro. I do not like that because it's like you be talking to a brick wall. Marcus Chapman, bro. It's like, yo, like y'all not see what's going on out here? People shouldn't be upset. Like what? You don't understand why this is a big deal? Why people are talking about this?
To the trial judge to go forward with this, for the judge rather to go forward with
why
this
if you make videos about certain things that get throttled, you know what I'm saying? Or then like even like bro, what I don't understand, like support is weird. Like bro, I would literally see, shout out to you know what I'm saying, everybody's been liking. I see like a lot of y'all hitting the hearts and stuff like that. It's slowed down, like Big Wave Dave, people like that. And, you know, Jamie Malinky, Froggy Megzy, all the people that support, right? Shout out to them. They support, right? So I'm doing entertainment. I got people that support me. Why am I gonna be sitting around all day talking about something that I ain't getting no support? Bro, I did a battle rap blog just off GP because, you know what I'm saying, I want to help somebody out, whatever. Thug life, right? Won't you keep doing battle rap? Like, bro, do you not see I have no super chats in here? Do you not see I have no support? But you want me to keep like, get out of here, bro. Benjamin May said, seems pretty out and dry. You said pretty cut and dry. If he pops somebody, then he goes to jail. Bad guy.
Hearing, and he has a decision to either.
I'm not saying, I ain't saying like really. I mean, on Twitter, I'll be joking. I'll be like, free up, you know what I'm saying? Thug life, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, if you do something like this, it is what it is, man.
Fight it or to actually move forward.
Luigi Mangione is 26-year-old from wealthy Maryland family, high school valedictorian, Ivy League graduate, most recent addresses in Hawaii. Sound like he got the same background as Obama. Yo, that's interesting, bro. But like Candace Owens was saying, like a lot of these professors, sometimes they be putting stuff in people's minds and making them like wild out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. But this is obviously a smart dude. He could have went into politics and did something. He could have took another route. Hit the like button if y'all can. They slowing the video down, so I got to decide whether or not I'm gonna cut the video or whatever. They slowing it down. I need all y'all in here. I don't even know how many people watching it, bro. Shout out to Emma. I see you in here. Said I don't think that's the same person. Hit the I see somebody starting to hit the hearts. Hit the hearts. All that emojis. All that. We gotta break through this. Somebody said he did what he did, and he will pay for it. HDOT Morgan said, I salute you, Piper Boy, for the recent stance you've been taking. I've been enjoying the political life topics you've touched on. Keep it. Hey, man, like, hey, it's whatever I feel now, bro. I don't care. I could, like, just go into entertainment, just do whatever, get views. You know what I'm saying? I could do that, you know what I mean, all day long, but I don't want to do that. I want to talk about what I want to talk about, how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Where people from the NYPD and Marshal's office will bring him here to New York. And we're learning that could happen sometime tonight, could be even sometime tomorrow.
And Brendan, what are we learning about
why they be trying to, like, they be doing the weirdest things, bro. Y'all trying to slow the video down. Why are y'all trying to slow this video down? Like, come on, bro. Y'all playing, man.
potential motive?
Yeah, so Boris, there's an intelligence report that is shared among the intelligence community all across the country that came from the NYPD, received by our John Miller, and it really gives some more details about that 3-page document that authorities did find on Mangione, they say, when they made that arrest. And it talks about sort of his hatred with the healthcare industry, and it talks about how he somewhat viewed himself as, committing a symbolic takedown with this alleged act that he is accused of. In it, he basically said the mafioso has gotten too powerful and to continue the abuse of our country for immense profit. And he kind of paints himself, according to this report, as somewhat of a hero, saying that evidently I am the first to face it with such brutal honesty. Now, of course, you've heard.
Interesting. Gerald said a lot of uncertainty in America these days. YouTube said, this is how you get a better healthcare CEO. Oh, bro, y'all be wildin', bro. Yo, Angela said, I heard they recruited these men for prison. Yo, we ain't saying that, bro. Having 101, he said that the popper, I'm gonna say it, had a dark jacket, no packet with a tan or gray backpack. But this dude they are giving us had a green jacket and a black backpack. Hey, yo, how can you make, I'm using like OBS, how can you make this bigger? Like it's like so small, bro. I can't even like, it's hard to like see the chat, bro. Let me see, let me go on into this. Yo, you can't even make it bigger, bro. Pause.
Governor Shapiro from Pennsylvania come out. You've seen the New York governor come out.
Because to read y'all, like really, to read what y'all saying, I really got to be like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might just do that. I don't care. All right, YouTube TGM, he said, this is how you get a better healthcare CEO in these days if nothing changed. Gerald said a lot of uncertainty in America. Stephen M said, policy does kill people. 44,000 Americans died from lack of coverage last year. Let's cry for this one rich dude that what a bootlicker. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's the policies that be in place, bro. Robin Manholian said, hit the likes, bro. And then Frenchie said, strong brows blocks the sun. That's all. And then Big TX Hitter, he said, policy do not choose who die. Like, what is you talking? I don't even want to read the rest of what you said. What do you mean policy doesn't? Are you serious right now? He said policy do not choose who die. If you can be saved by the hospital that crazy amount, then why don't the hospital still do the procedure and save your life? The doctor chose not to save you. Bro, are you, bro, no disrespect, bro. Just say, we're not talking about ER situations, right? If you got like you might need a liver transplant. Yeah, you're going to go to the ER when stuff gets real bad. You know what I'm saying? But you literally living day to day. You're not living in the ER. You know what I'm saying? These things are going to be handled by your PCP, your primary care. You know what I mean? Your doctor outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, outside of the ER, like your primary, he's going to refer you to different people, all of that. You can probably try to get on a transplant list, all of that. Doctors will not, they're not even going to think about scheduling a surgery unless you can put down a certain amount of money, or you can prove that you're going to end up paying for this situation. You see what I'm saying? Because one of those procedures is not like you in Mexico. This is America. Everything is crazy expensive. It's not like Australia where a heart transplant is 25 grand. They're 100 grand in America or more. So they want their money. And these doctors ain't doing this for free. When you get a bill after you leave, like the ER, you getting a couple different bills. You getting the hospital bill. You getting the bill from the laboratory, whether or not they got to run your, like, you know what I'm saying, test your blood and all that. You getting a doctor bill. You getting all these different bills. You think these doctors is doing this for free? No. They don't care about you. Dog, this is a business. They got to make business to keep that place running so all the vendors can get paid. All the medical staff can get paid. That mortgage that's on that big, huge building sitting on that block so they can pay for it. You see what I'm saying? Like, this ain't none of this free. The hospital beds, everything they got to pay for, the NPs, the nurse practitioners, the physician's assistants, the doctors, the nurses assistants, all them people got to get paid. The equipment, the EKG machine, the MRI machine, the X-ray machines, the vital sign machines, like all that stuff, it's got to get paid for. The radiology department, they gotta make bank. There is policies in place, bro, that determine whether or not some of these people are going to approve you or if they're not. These healthcare, you know what I'm saying, for whatever reasons. That's how they run their business. Who knows what it is? But don't be thinking like they out here trying to be your friend. That's not how it works. Because if that was the case, nobody would have a problem. You might not have a problem because you're healthy. You see what I'm saying? I see y'all hitting the 100s. Appreciate y'all. Stormy Porch said it's him. I think people are getting caught up with the blick being on them. Yeah, I don't know. And then, but it's like the same blick though. Like, it's like the same one though. Like, that's the crazy part. Christian Medwig, and talking to somebody else. Happy Duck said hospital staff has profit sharing for real. No joke. I mean, some for-profit places give them stock options. You can like invest if you want. Some of them don't. You know what I'm saying? That's on you if you want to do that. You know, but when you like, bro, I don't want to start naming like companies. It's a lot of for-profit companies like that are in healthcare. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of for-profit prisons. It's a lot of them. You see what I'm saying? So the goal is to keep staff down. You know what I mean? Keep the income coming in, keep labor costs low. That's what any company. That's it, whether or not it's a prison, medical, like this, to keep the staff low, to get the most amount of revenue to come in. And then when you do that, and then you make the investors happy, like, you know what I mean? People that are investing in these companies, what do you get? A bonus. That's how it works for a lot of different companies in the stock exchange. You know what I mean? Like, they're not your friends. Now, in a beautiful world, yeah, it would be like that. But it ain't like that. Let's just say, like, I always use this example, right? I went to Geneva, Switzerland, right? And I had, you know, I got, like, high blood pressure because I don't like to sleep, right? If I sleep, my blood pressure, cool. But I don't be taking a risk, you know what I'm saying? So I take, like, blood pressure, whatever. Thug life, you know, it is what it is. I'm an open book, I tell you. I went on a trip, and when I was like running to the connecting flight, I forgot like my medicine on the what is it called? The airplane. And so I had to make a decision when I was halfway, and I'm in London at this point. London airport, it's massive. It's the biggest airport you probably ever seen in your life. Like, it's how big it is. It's like a city, right? And like I had to make a decision. Miss the flight to Switzerland or go back and get my medicine. You know what I'm saying? I had to make a decision. Like, oh man, I could probably just call my doctor and just get in the script. I'm going to Switzerland, right? Went to Switzerland. When you call your doctor, they're like, oh, well, you got to come in for an appointment. That's how they play you in America. They ain't playing you, this is what it is. It's like, what you mean? Like, I already got a script. Like, can you just send it out here? Like, nah, you got to... Out in Switzerland, it's a different animal, right? I don't know who runs it or what it is. All you got to do out there is different. All you got to do is like call them and be like, yo, I need to come in. Like, this is what's going on. They're like, all right, give me 100 francs. That's like, what is the money? Like 100 francs is day money, right? You just go in, it's 115 francs. You go in there, they give you the script, that's it. Ain't none of this. We got to wait for an appointment. We got to do all that. It's different. American healthcare. And then you got to think, bro, like, imagine if you really need something and you got to wait a month for an appointment. Like, bro, like, it'd be like crazy here, bro.
Say he is no hero. Of course, we should not be celebrating this person, but it certainly is giving a little bit more detail as to a motive possibly of why he is accused.
G said people are healthy there, though. It don't matter, bro. It's like, it's easier. It's easier. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but they are probably, I mean, I don't know, like, what, I mean, I could say that, like, people look healthy there, but I don't know what the numbers really are, like, who healthy and who not, but they do look really healthy there. They don't have all this stuff in their food like we got. Like, the women, bro, they look like, let me stop, because I know my girl be watching my videos, bro. The women look like somebody drew them. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think, like, I don't think they have MSG in their food. They don't have aspartame in their food. They don't have Red 40 in their food. They don't have, like, all these artificial preservatives and artificial flavors, super excess sugar, which ages you, right? Your cells. So you taking a lot of sugar in, what's going to do is make you look older. They don't have all that stuff in their food. So people look brand new out there, I would say, you know, so I don't know if that, you know what I mean? Like, I would think that would correlate to, like, better health, but, you know, I don't know the numbers. Like, because I can get up here and be like, yeah, they're healthier, and then we can look at the numbers and show something different. I don't know.
Of this horrific crime. We also are learning more from friends and family, right? We have been talking to many people, some who have lived with him, some people who knew him in college and high school, who say, you know, they were, you know, close.
And then Goonie said they ain't got bugs and plastic in their food. Happy day. You know, one thing I did notice though about, like, the candy, you know, like here, if you want some candy that's sugar free, you gotta pay like crazy amounts of money in America for like sugar free candy. It's crazy. Over there it'd be like the same price for the like the candy ain't even expensive that's sugar free, and then like the regular candy don't be having like all that sugar in it like you do here. Like, you be having so much sugar in your soda here and your Pepsis that they gotta add like phosphorus to it, so just so you can keep it down, because that's how much sugar they're putting in Pepsi. Like, so if you drink like a soda out there, it ain't gonna be the same as like here. Kenneth Bobbier said, I have to wait 8 months to see a specialist at the VA hospital and travel 200 miles to go to a different VA hospital because mine don't have one. Yeah, like, and then if you were like in Europe, bro, you wouldn't be having them problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, you having them problems because you in America. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, you know, and that sucks for people like you that's going through that.
Close to him over social media or keeping in touch with him, but he sort of fell off the grid this last summer. And one person we spoke to talked about a back injury that he was dealing with, which also might be something that could be connecting the dots to the healthcare industry. But let's hear more.
Goonie said, I haven't drank soda since 2014. Bro, y'all got to think of this. I cannot drink like regular soda, like Coca-Cola, Pepsi. I can't, because I'll be wanting to throw it. It's too much like sugar in it. I like the taste of like Diet Coke, right? But that is bad for you, bro. Like, Diet Coke is like terrible for you. So it's like you either do something really bad and just drink a whole bunch of sugar, or you do something just as bad in America, you get a Diet Coke. Like, it's like, bro, the system is interesting, to say the least, in America. Very interesting.
From this person who actually lived with him in Hawaii at one point.
Before he moved in, I remember he said he had a back issue and he was hoping to get stronger in Hawaii. When he first came, he went on.
Y'all white people be telling on each other, bro. I'm sorry, white people, bro. Y'all be doing this. Like, why is he doing an interview with CNN telling on his friend? Yo, that's the one thing. Like, white people, y'all are cool, but y'all will get on camera and tell on each other in a heartbeat, bro. This ain't even cool, bro. That's your friend, bro. What is you doing? I can't wait to tell on him. Jamie Malinky, am I lying? What he think he doing, like, the world a service by telling on his friend? This is crazy, bro. I mean, maybe he just, you know, his morals and everything is probably, yo, they slowing the video down. Hit the hearts, hit the, I said something wrong. Hit the likes, double tap the screen right now. Wait a minute. They playing. Hit the like button. Stop playing with me. We got 57,000 views. Stop playing, bro. It was going up gradually. Y'all trying to stop me, and the conversation is getting more interesting. So why is the views going down? Hit the likes. Because I said his friend telling on him?
Before he moved in, I remember he said he had a back issue and he was hoping to get stronger in Hawaii. When he first came,
I know somebody watching like, what'd you just say, Piper? Wait, let me turn that algorithm down. That's a day. I don't know, man.
He went on a surf lesson with other members, and unfortunately, just as
bro, I don't see y'all white people, bro. My bad, y'all. Like Jamie, what is he doing, man? Jamie Malinky, what is this dude doing, bro? Patrick Ward said, watch the first 48. Piperboy, you need that Rumble following. Hey, I might, man. Hey, yo, hey, I got a Piperboy Williams on Rumble. Subscribe. Stop playing. Yo, I'm gonna go on Rumble and go crazy, bro. I can't do like but so much on here. Christian Medwig said, Piper, I live in Switzerland as an American citizen. Healthcare is not for profit here. We are way behind as a nation. Healthy population is important. I mean, I don't know, man. Like he said, healthcare is not for profit here. We are way behind as a nation. We definitely are.
Basic surf lesson, he was in bed for about a week. We had to get a different bed for him that was more firm, and I know it was really traumatic and difficult.
Bro, I would never want to be your friend, bro. Like, what's his name? RJ Martin? I would never want to be your friend ever, bro. Like, the second you get a chance, bro, you tell it on me, bro. You said this guy's CIA is not his friend. Free Luigi, dog line, free Luigi, free him. Luigi, you was wrong, Luigi.
Well, you know, when you're in your early 20s and you can't, you know, do some basic things, it can be really, really difficult.
They playing, y'all. Hey, critical thinking said facts, Kenneth. Kenneth said this guy's CIA and not his friend. Yo, he all happy just to tell he had a back problem. We had to get him another bed, a firm mattress for his back. Like, dude just up here telling, bro. That's why I will never commit a crime, bro, because you don't like who you don't know who gonna tell on you. He said, I don't think Luigi did it. Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, again, these are all sort of the things that police are going to be using to connect.
Somebody said, why do they got two different images? You said why they got images of two different people is my question. The color could be off on the camera, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
The dots and try to point to a motive, try to build their case. We know that they've also, of course, scrubbed social media in their efforts in this investigation. As I said, we are now waiting for this extradition hearing to happen, and it's possible that Luigi Mangione...
Let me show y'all what they about to do to Luigi, bro. Well, let me move all this stuff out the way. Let me show y'all this. Hold on. That's the wrong thing. I'm moving the wrong thing out the way. All right, hold on. Let me pull that down. All right, let me show y'all what they doing to Luigi, bro. Look at that down there. They got him screaming. Like, bro, they trying to vilify Luigi, bro. They going in on Luigi, bro. Hey, them CEOs, them... I don't know, man. Luigi in trouble, y'all. He in trouble, y'all.
Mangione may be on his way to New York at the soonest, maybe tonight, Boris.
Bryn Gingras, thank you so much for keeping an eye.
Hold on, let's see what they're saying about Luigi, bro.
All right, welcome back, everybody. I'm Jesse Weber, and thanks for joining us for our special coverage of the killing of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Luigi Mangione was just in court. This is the suspected shooter. He was in court in Altoona, Pennsylvania, where he's facing weapons charges and a forgery charge, but they're really more like placeholder charges, because really what we're focusing on, what will the charges be in New York when the attempt will be to extradite him back to New York? Well, we just found out, it was just released to us, the felony arrest warrant was released in New York, and he is facing charges of murder in the second degree.
Hold on, he's surface level. Shout out to Law and Crime Network, but you don't really be saying nothing, bro. I just caught on to you. Luigi Mangione's lawyer. Let's see. Y'all want to hear this? So News Nation. Let's see what he's saying.
In the murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Counsel, thank you for joining us.
And thank you, Chris.
Yo, they got the lawyer on here. This is a big deal, bro.
So your client had an opportunity to say you got the wrong guy, never did. He apologized in his manifesto for the pain he has caused. He gave voice to his motivation today in front of the
Amma Magazine. I see you in the chat. I see what you just said. Hey, I'm not saying you wrong. I'm not saying you wrong at all.
Cameras, and yet am I correct that you believe you don't think he did it?
Well, Chris, one thing I always liked about watching you is you're a lawyer, okay? So I don't know if you've done much criminal work or not, but my client hasn't.
And look how they trying to run this video over and over again. Over and over again of him doing this.
Any actual criminal charges from New York yet.
Yo, this is like a movie, bro. This is a movie. Like when they trying to make you look a certain type of way, I'm literally watching it in real time. They trying to make Luigi look crazy. Yo, the way that, why y'all edit that like that? How come y'all not showing no pictures of him with his family or like regular, like, bruh. Like Daniel Penny, they had Daniel Penny looking like a straight up like priest or something. You see what I'm saying? But they got this dude, like he acts out one time, they wilding on him.
So he hasn't had an opportunity to make any plea. My anticipation is going to be when, and if that happens, he's going to plead not guilty.
Nah, man.
I mean, we've seen no evidence. We've seen nothing. And I was reminding people today about, you talk about America a little bit and what some wonderful things about this country, and particularly
look what they doing to Luigi, bro. Like we not playing this. Y'all trying to trick us, man. Nah, bruh. What y'all think about this, man? They doing it because he is the fall guy. Can y'all see this? What they doing, bro? Them healthcare companies and hit them news companies like, make them look bad. Yo.
Criminal justice system, and that's the presumption of innocence. And I don't want people to jump
Look
to...
what they doing, bruh. No, bruh.
These prejudgment things, because
they slowing the video down. All right, hold on. Let me say this. Luigi's guilty. Luigi never should have did that. Luigi's terrible. Videos going up. Views going up. Yo, I used to think Hassan was capping, bro. Hassan is like literally right. Have y'all ever watched like Hassan Campbell? He be saying like, when you talk about like real stuff, they do stuff like this, like numbers slow down. But then when you start talking about silly stuff, like the numbers go back up. Like, yo, I'm literally, yo, Luigi's bad. He never should have did this. Like he should, bro, like it's crazy. Yo, I don't know, man. Jamie Malinky, what's up with your boy? What's up with this dude, bro? What's up with him, Jamie Malik? What's up with Cuomo? He said his family is in the healthcare industry. They're rich. And then Buck said, I told you, I don't think he did it. Turbo said, caught him with the 3D print. He done it, but I'm sure he or his family got paid. We don't know. We making a whole bunch of assumptions. Awesome Channel said he unalived a bad guy. Shelly Dean said he popped a man in the back and cold. Say water. What else do you want?
Nobody would ever want that if they were accused or one of their loved ones were accused. And was the big hearing today, I haven't seen any evidence yet. I don't even know if this is him or whatever. So we're going to test those waters and give the government a chance to bring some evidence forward.
Do the job. Let me ask you something. In terms of developing why he would not be responsible, what understanding do you have about this quiet period that this guy had, where nobody could get in touch with him after his surgery, where people were worried about him, that led his family to report him missing? What do you know about that period?
I know nothing about that, Chris. So I wouldn't comment.
No, we ain't about to show this, bro. Oh, they're not showing it.
On that, and I would only be speculating, and I don't even know what's out there.
Yo, what is y'all doing, Cuomo? Cuomo, have you lost your mind?
Involved in this case for probably less than 12
Cuomo,
hours.
what is you doing, bro?
His demeanor and disposition towards this.
As I told everybody today, Chris, my idea was to develop a relationship, a bond, so to speak, an attorney-client relationship, where I want to have him have trust and faith in me, and vice versa. And so I thought that we accomplished that.
We got 70,000 views because I said, do bad. He never should have did it. He never, and the views jumped 10,000. Y'all ain't slick. This is crazy, bro. Somebody said there's not a 3D print. I don't know.
Today, and so I'm pleased with that in the short time we've had together.
Is there anything he wanted you to express to the rest of us?
Not really. If he did,
bro, this lawyer don't care, bro. This lawyer about to sell him down the river, man. This lawyer about to sell. He all relaxed, bro. If I have a case like this, I'm nervous. I'm about to I'm about to work this case like crazy. He probably gonna talk him into, all right, we gonna plead not guilty. We just gonna ride it out. You know what I'm saying?
Chris, you're familiar with the attorney-client privilege, and I can't talk and I won't talk about anything.
That's why I asked you. That's why I asked you. Did he ask?
So is this dude a public defender? Is he a public defender? Tell me right now. Tell me what it is.
Ask you to express anything to the rest of us. Not did he tell you a secret that you feel like sharing?
Well, no. If you asked me what he asked me, that is a conversation we've had, and I think that's attorney-client privilege, and I'm not going to touch that.
Hey, yo, we got to get to 110,000 subscribers. Stop playing. Why is all y'all watching me and not subscribing? Subscribe to the channel now. If I was Kai Cenat, I would have 30,000 subscribers in 30 minutes. Subscribe to the channel. Y'all be watching me. Y'all be commenting here, and y'all be playing games. Subscribe.
No, that's not what I'm asking. How did you assess him in terms of, does he seem okay to you? Did he seem healthy? Did he seem able to focus and understand you? Did he seem balanced?
Well, I think he made some knowing decisions today when we decided that we're challenging this extradition.
I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna keep playing that, man.
On the guy who was responsible of taking his life. Do we have a clip?
No, he's an ultra conservative, right? I wonder how he's going to respond to all of this. He's going to be in favor of the insurance companies, all of that. I guarantee you Officer Tatum is going to be in favor of insurance companies and the CEO. And he's going to think bad about this dude. Watch this.
On that, it doesn't say it here, but let's play the clip real quick. Roll it.
Law enforcement sources tell ABC News police in Pennsylvania are questioning a man in connection to the murder of United Healthcare's CEO. This comes as ABC News has obtained new video showing.
Hold on. What y'all think? Do y'all think Officer Tatum about to be for the CEO, or you think he's going to be for Robin Hood? What y'all think?
Brian Thompson's killer waiting for him moments before the shooting. Our senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katursky is here with the latest. Aaron, what are you hearing about this man being questioned now in Pennsylvania?
Hey, Buck, they be getting me mad. They be trying to play. Then I got to tell them to subscribe. Then they subscribe. But why do I got to tell you that? And the subscribe button is right here. Thug Life. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Wait a minute.
The NYPD is sending detectives to Altoona, Pennsylvania now, Diane.
I ate Panda Express. I'm losing my voice over here.
Hoping to get involved with this lead. I'm told that the authorities have taken this person into custody. We don't have an ID on him, but they've taken him into custody for questioning in connection with the shooting death of Brian Thompson. One suspicion that the authorities appear to have, this person who's now in police custody in Pennsylvania has a gun that is similar to the weapon that was used to kill the United Health.
I mean, these cops, bro, I don't trust cops, bro. I'm not saying they did this, but I mean, it ain't nothing for a cop to just plan it on him. Yeah, we got one. We got him. Let's get the medal. Let's get the recognition.
Care CEO, according to law enforcement sources.
So that would be real. He do look like that dude, bro. Like, he do, man.
Are now questioning this person. The NYPD is
hit the like button and all that. Y'all stop playing, man.
On its way, hoping that this is going to be a significant break in the case, but we just don't know yet.
And could be especially significant given this wasn't just a regular handgun that you might expect to be used in a crime like this.
It was a distinctive gun. It's bolt action, which means it has to be manually.
It's bolt action. Wait, it's a 3D print of a Glock. Like, what are you talking about? Bolt action. Like, what? I don't know nothing, bro. They be getting suits on. And they put their suit and tie on, like on some Justin Timberlake. Then they want to like act like they really know everything, just to drag out the situation so everybody can talk about it. Bro, you don't know nothing, bro. Like, what is you saying, man? He don't know nothing. It be ABC, bro. Like, they be, bro. ABC be fake news, bro.
Cycled, then the long barrel makes the police think that this is some type of veterinary weapon, perhaps used on.
I mean, I don't want to hear this dude. This dude don't know what he's talking about.
Gun, right. And that's it. Or it could be something else.
He don't know.
Cross 54.
Let's see if you gonna talk. Let's see what he gonna say. We got a little bit of faith in you, man. Officer Tatum, man. Don't be all in favor of the CEOs, bro. Let's see what he gonna say.
A few of my theories. It may just been a disgruntled person who's an activist has decided to take this man's life. There's a lot of mixed emotions here. Like, some people think it's justified, right? Some people think that it's justified that this guy did it. Now, I want to be very clear that this is alleged. This is a person that they're speaking to. This may not even be the person. So this young man didn't have nothing to do with it, and people blasted him like he guilty. I'm not that guy. I don't know.
All right. We rocking with you, Tatum. Tatum, we rocking with you. Keep going, Tatum. Keep going. Wait a minute.
No, they got to do an investigation, but this is allegedly the person that they brought into custody. You got the other picture? I guess he had a picture with his shirt off. And people, fawning over the guy. He gonna be one of these Ted Bundy. I think, which one of them was a good-looking guy allegedly? That was who's the one was a serial killer?
All right, pause. We gotta pause you right there, bro. You kind of wilding. Jamin Maliki.
That was actually like a good looking guy. I forget who it was. Some of y'all know. Some of y'all probably know. It was one, and then girls and women crazy. Girl pen paling them in prison. And they sending them panties and stuff, lusting after the guy. They a crazy, the range killer, man, and they doing that. So I guess
that's how some women are, man. Like they be the same ones. Like, I want a nice guy. Y'all want these vigilantes out here. That's what y'all want. Stop playing. Stop playing. That's what y'all want. Thug life. That's what y'all want. Stop trying to act like y'all want nice dudes when y'all want these vigilantes out here wilding out. Shout out to Jamie Malink.
Guess this guy gonna be the next one. They're gonna be fawning all over him, sending him postcards and stuff while he's on trial. Was it Jeffrey Dahmer?
Yo, he about to have Kim Kardashian about to try to get him out. What was it? The Menendez brothers? They trying to get out the girls.
I think it was a Ted Bundy or Jeffrey Dahmer. No. It was one of these crazy ones. Was it Charles Manson? I got to pull it up. I guess the guy was like a model. Like he looked like. That's why people didn't think that he was a killer. You know what I mean? He was like a good-looking guy. Somebody said Ted Bundy. Bring that clip up, Nick, so the girls can. So I can see how many of y'all in the comment section crazy as two left shoes. So I get.
All right, let's see what the girl's saying. Said they can find this unaliver by just seeing his eyes and eyebrows, but he cannot find who left the the coke in the most secure building in the White House. Let's see what the girls are saying. Any girl on here? All right, it's a girl. Said the kid's family supposedly has millions. If this was about the back surgery not being covered by UHC, it doesn't make sense. His family is financially able to pay for his health care and etc. I could understand this narrative if he wasn't a millionaire. Something ain't jiving here. I mean, how does she know that? Yeah, you know, these girls doing their research on this dude. Living with chronic back pain is a big deal. Let's see another girl say. Not everyone who is chronically ill has the option to be able to exercise or afford supplements or healthy food all the time, which probably won't help with the original problem. Please do not lump everyone who is chronically ill into one category. She's probably talking about Tatum, because Tatum do be doing that though, bro. And then she said they should be questioning the security team. This makes no sense. Interesting. Another girl. We're gonna read one more girl. All right. So she said there's nothing wrong with steak and yams. The problem is the glyphosate they spray in our fields and our vegetables. Yo, what? Another girl said it sucks that someone had to be unalived, but we are all talking about it now, and I think that was the person's point. Interesting. Very interesting that she said that. All right, let's go back up.
Yes, he had a picture of him in the wilderness somewhere with his shirt off with a six-pack. And just so you know, Nick in his dream, he had a body like this in his dream. It actually was a nightmare, I guess. But anyway, this is another picture that somebody said it was him. So now you know girls gonna be all over the guy, even though he a cold-blooded killer, allegedly, right? I don't know.
Jamie Malinky, I'm watching you in the chat. I'm watching you.
This is the guy. He looked like he got his whole life ahead of him. According to some of the stuff that we researched, he was very, very well educated. I mean, do we have that in here? So he went to Penn. He graduated from Penn. He seemed like a decent guy. I mean, from what they were saying. And I guess he got caught up in climate activism or something like that, and he felt like he needed to kill a guy. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Do not.
He's starting on all these. Like, all right.
Believe. If you think the healthcare system is messed up, then you need to have a legislative approach to it. Therefore, the people that believe, see y'all at
he low key talking about what I was talking about.
America Fest. Let's go. Let me just get my opinions on killing somebody over stuff like this. I'm just saying, I don't think this is the right approach ever. You're never going to get the results that you believe. If you think the healthcare system is messed up, then you need to have a legislative approach to it. Therefore, the people that believe in it gets in the office and they make a difference. Or you become a person in political position of power and you make a difference. You go and kill the CEO of United Healthcare, they just gonna get another CEO that's gonna rip y'all off like you think you get ripped off before, and they're gonna rip you off more so he can have private security. If they're making money ripping you off, they're gonna keep making money.
Oh, what's going on?
Interesting.
In New York, we were just talking.
I'm not reacting to him because he I think you need a license to like play his stuff.
$21 million for dumping a stock and not letting the other people know.
In the lawsuit, he and multiple other United Health executives are accused of offloading something like 15 million shares of stock.
It's like, there's your motive. Nancy Pelosi just made
What? Hey, you know I rock with you, bro. Let me play this.
Whacked.
Oh my God, dude.
You know what's funny? I was going to read an article, guy. They go, oh my God, he's such a great guy. He had a wife and kids, and he's such a great guy. And then you find out he and the other guys he's working for are getting sued for $121 million for dumping a stock and not letting.
Whoa! What? Bill Burr's telling it. Talk to him, Bill Burr. Talk to him. Wait a minute. Let's see what Bill Burr got to say.
Letting the other people know.
In the lawsuit, he and multiple other United Health executives are accused of offloading something like 15 million shares of stock.
It's like, there's your motive. Nancy Pelosi. She just made $9 million on some shit.
Nancy Pelosi just made $9 million. What? Oh, bruh.
Nancy Pelosi's stock trades saw a 65% return last year. This comes as Congress has stalled talks on banning lawmakers from trading stocks.
They're gangsters, dude. Gangsters. And then one of them gets whacked or something. They're like, oh, good, he was such a good guy. It's a dirty game, Paul. Healthcare.
Oh my God. Yo, Bill Burr's like putting it all out there, man. What y'all see, man? Like, hey, when you dealing with that kind of money, man.
This comes as Congress has stalled talks on banning lawmakers from trading stocks.
Congress have stalled talks about banning lawmakers from trading stocks. Bro, they should be banned from doing it. They be doing all this insider trading, and you cannot convict them. They can. Yo, how crazy is this? In America, we are allowing lawmakers who can create laws to help or mess up these companies, and they are trading stock. That's why she wanted the best to do it. Yo, I'm about to get in another alarm system, bro, because this, hey, y'all, we going down the YouTube wormhole, bro. This getting deep. Like, what y'all think? Y'all hit the like button and all that. I don't see y'all hitting the like button. Y'all trying to play me, man. Hit the hearts, hit all that. I'm getting scared, y'all. Hit the likes. Somebody said he's going to get Epstein. Brian Toller said they played us. Oh, man. Somebody said, don't worry, Trump gonna fix it.
Stalled talks on banning lawmakers from trading stocks.
They're gangsters, dude. Gangsters. And then one of them gets whacked or something. They're like, oh, good, he was such a good guy. It's a dirty game, Paul. Healthcare. Healthcare. Dirty game.
The thing is, you need to change the system.
I ain't saying nothing bad about Nancy, but I don't like Nancy Pelosi. I ain't saying nothing bad about her no more, bro. Now, how much is she worth? Hold on. What's her name? Nancy Pelosi. Net worth 2024. $240 million. What does she need with 240 million? Are you serious? Nah, this can't be right. What is Nancy Pelosi's net worth? Pelosi has made millions from investing in lucrative tech stocks. Of course she did. Nancy Pelosi is a Democratic congresswoman representing California's 11th congressional district in the U.S. House of Representatives, and the former Speaker of the House that went against everything that Trump was trying to do. Pelosi, along with her husband, venture capitalist Paul Pelosi, has an estimated net worth of more than $230 million, according to... Yo, what? Yo, like, why would he want, like, Nancy Pelosi? Oh, because she can, like, get certain laws to pass in the House when she was running it. It's like, why else would you want Nancy Pelosi? Like, what? Stocks in Pelosi's portfolio include shares of Apple valued at between $25 million and $50 million, and stocks in Microsoft, Salesforce, Google, and Amazon, with each holdings worth between $5 million and $25 million. Jesus. Besides being known for her career in politics, Nancy Pelosi has also made headlines with her investing moves. So much so that there is an X social media account dedicated to tracking her moves. Yo, I need to like figure out which one that is. Let me take a picture of that because I'm going to be trying to track all her moves too, for real. Try to grow my wealth real quick. Pelosi is a Democratic Congresswoman representing California's 11th congressional district in the U.S. House of Representatives. Pelosi was the first woman to become Speaker of the House of Representatives, a position she served in from 2007 to 2011, and again from 2019 to 2023. Pelosi also became the first woman to lead a major party in Congress when she was elected minority leader from 2003 to 2007, and again from 2011 to 2019. Interesting. Pelosi, along with her husband, venture capitalist Paul Pelosi, has an estimated net worth more than $240 million as of late July. And then they just made like $9 million like recently. Based on price movement of stocks in her portfolio as calculated by alternative stock data platform Quantitative. Said politics, I don't care about all that. Investments. Pelosi's portfolio has made some significant gains over the past year thanks to her strategic investments in tech stocks such as Nvidia. Bro, like she was... Serious? How did she know that was going? In November 2023, Pelosi bought 50 Nvidia stock calls options with a strike price of $120, valued at between $1 million and $5 million, with an expiration date of December 20th, 2024. Y'all see how they be doing stocks? I be doing regular stocks. They be doing like stock calls and doing all of this different like crazy like call. You know what I mean? Like, this is how they be making the money, bro. Pelosi has earned an estimated $5 million on her call options, although they haven't been sold, according to Finbold. Pelosi has continued to buy Nvidia stock with financial disclosures from June and July 2024, showing purchases of 10,000 Nvidia shares, each worth more than $1 million and $5 million. And then the problem with like, when she details like her stock moves, it's like it'd be like mad late when you get the report. You see what I'm saying? Like we should be like following them in real time. She is eating, bro. I might like Nancy Pelosi, she can, you know what I'm saying? She can get it, bro. Like she worth that much. I don't think I could with Nancy Pelosi, bro. Hold on. Pelosi has continued to buy Nvidia stock. All right, we're ready. It says other stocks in Pelosi's portfolio include shares in Apple valued at between. We already read that. It said Pelosi and her husband also own a mix of commercial and residential real estate valued at an estimated total of $45 million. Yo, who is her? Hold on. Let's see who her kids is. No, she got a lot of kids. Alexandra Pelosi, Nancy, Corinne Pelosi, Christine Pelosi, Jacqueline Pelosi. She got her picture hidden. Paul Pelosi, yo, these people are paid. Yo, she really played the system. Became a House of Representative member and gamed the system, bro. Yo. She is so out of touch with Americans. It's ridiculous. That kind of money. I knew she was powerful and rich. I didn't know she had that much money, bro. Like, why would a dude want to, like... It's her influence. Would y'all be, like, trying to date Nancy Pelosi? It's her influence, bro. Like, what she can get accomplished. Hold on. Unless he old, too. Y'all, he ain't even that old. He is a little old. Paul Pelosi. Hold on. Paul Pelosi. Yeah, man. How many houses is it? Huh. Houses. Meanwhile, how many houses does she have? Mansions in she got a mansion in San Francisco, Napa Valley. Yeah. Wow. Yo, I need to be a congressman or a House of Representative member. Yo, she was gaming the system the whole time, bro. Yo, that's a nice house. She right on the ocean. Like, what? Everywhere she moves, she's got a detail with her. That was her? Man, they did it, man. Wow.
System. And here's my approach. I think that everybody that's intentionally ripping people off should be brought to justice. When I say justice, it may not be against the law, but I hope that God punish people who are intentionally hurting other people through greed. I hope that you reap what you sow. With that being said, people got to stop acting like it's the healthcare system problem that you fat and you overweight and you disgusting. Listen, I smoke my cigars. If my cigars is what take me out of here, I ain't blaming nobody but myself. I went and got life insurance. I got X amount of dollars. I ain't gonna tell y'all the number because I don't want nobody trying to kill me and take my wife and my money.
Wow.
But I could have got double if I wasn't smoking cigars. That was a choice I made. I may just quit for a little bit and then get it fixed. Maybe I quit forever. You know, maybe I just won't smoke so I can get my life insurance doubled.
He said, hold on.
But
hey, y'all, Super Chats is open too, bro. This has got almost 100,000 views in here.
With that being said, that's my choice. If you going and eating Little Debbie cakes every day, don't get mad because you can't afford health care. You probably should be going outside, exercising, getting sunlight. You're on the internet anyway. How about you look up things that can...
Yeah, but some people may have like a hereditary issue. It's not just that simple. I think some girl was like kind of like making a comment about it because he does get like hyper focused on like, you know, he's so corporate and so far right. Like he's like common sense sometimes like loses him.
Help you become healthier. Vitamin D, B12, stuff that your body don't necessarily produce. You need to get it from the sun and get it from natural resources. You're eating candy all day. How is that going to help you? And then you're in the hospital all the time and your bill's crazy. You got 45 pills that you got to take. That's your fault. You can't get mad at the healthcare.
Bro, I knew he was going to do that, man.
CEO of United Healthcare, okay, Brian Thompson, gets shot down a few days ago, 6 shots. Everyone's trying to find out who this guy is, okay? Finally, they find the guy. And the profile of this person they found is very interesting. It's not what you would have thought. This isn't a guy that's, has issues of kidnapping a 7-year-old and all this other stuff. The profile is very, very different.
Bro, he's like an Ivy League dude. I'm gonna say he talking like his back not big. Yo, Amity, like, he be so far right, bro. It's just ridiculous.
Luigi Mangione, named as suspect in Brian Thompson shooting. Okay, so now, who is he? Luigi Mangione, 26, was arrested in Altoona, Pennsylvania on firearm charges and is primary suspect in the killing of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson on December 4th. Found out at McDonald's, Mangione was carrying a ghost gun that may have been 3D printed, a silencer, and a fake
So this is stuff we already know.
New Jersey ID matching one used by the shooter. Police also discovered clothing matching the gunman's attire and a manifesto expressing anger at, ready, the healthcare industry and corporate profits. Brian Thompson, 50, was shot at close range outside the Midtown Manhattan Hilton Hotel while attending.
I don't want to hear him, bro. I want to hear somebody that's different, bro. Like young people. Let me hear what young people got to say.
Guilty to, is this the murder charge or the charges in Pennsylvania?
If you charge a person, if the government charges a person with a crime, they have to prove that, okay? And they have to have some evidence, all right? So, we got it. Like I said, you can look on this table, and here's all the evidence I have right here, guys. Zoom in, I push, you want to, nothing. I've seen nothing, I have nothing. And
all right, well, that's kind of good at this attorney. Like, he's doing a press conference. Like, a lot of attorneys would just, like, if, not say anything, just like, he's doing interviews, press conferences, and all of that is taking time away from him, like figuring out how to litigate this case. But, that's kind of good. He's like standing up and saying something.
And we'll get that. And we'll
What is he pleading not guilty to? What charges?
every charge.
Every charge, super nuts.
Every charge.
All right, it says, to the feds, I'll keep this short because I do respect you for what you do for our country. To save you a lengthy investigation, I state plainly that I wasn't working with anyone. This was fairly trivial, some elementary social engineering, but basic CAD, a lot of patience. The spiral notebook, if present, has some straggling notes and to-do lists that illuminate the gist of it. My take is pretty locked down because I work in engineering, so probably not much info there. I do apologize for any strife of traumas, but it had to be done. Frankly, these parasites simply had it coming. A reminder, the U.S. has the #1 most expensive healthcare system in the world, yet we rank roughly 42nd in life expectancy. The United States is the indecipherable largest company in the U.S. by market cap, behind only Apple, Google, and Walmart. It has grown and grown, but as our life expectancy, no. The reality
can y'all help me find this manifesto? I've been on this other, I'm trying to find the manifesto to hear what's going on.
Is these indecipherable have simply gotten too powerful, and they continue to abuse our country for immense profit because the American public has allowed them to get away with it. Obviously, the problem is more complex, but I do not have the space, and frankly, I do not pretend to be the most qualified person to lay out the full argument. But many have illuminated the corruption and greed, e.g. Rosenthal Moore decades ago, and the problems simply remain. It is not an issue of awareness at this point, but clearly power games at play. Evidently, I am the first to face it with such a brutal honesty. Damn.
Have y'all seen?
See, he wrote something on the shell casing.
Yo, wow.
Is it because it's too expensive? Healthcare is too expensive.
Well, he has health problems with his back. Did you see that?
Yes, I saw where they said his roommate was saying he couldn't have sex because he has a back problem.
Did you see his back surgery thing?
I didn't see anything about his surgery. I just saw where they say he had back problem. I actually saw that today. So he had bolts in his spine.
Yeah, it's just a lot of fishy stuff going on with it, man. I pretty much kept up with it ever since it came out. It's just the fact that they found the backpack with Monopoly money in it was pretty crazy. Then they found him at McDonald's in Pennsylvania. Yeah, so he drove from Manhattan to Pennsylvania and got caught at McDonald's, basically. Why McDonald's out of all places?
You needed a $1 burger. Well, the $1.25 burger. Because I haven't seen really that much on it.
Oh man, this is all across the timeline. People basically noticed him at the McDonald's, and they say that when the police got there, they asked him a couple questions, and he seemed like he was shaky and stuff like that. But the stuff that's happening today is the weirdest.
I jumped out that car immediately.
I know, right? Hey, Goody said that manifesto was written yesterday by the feds. I want to say that. I want to say it. Like, bro, who gonna be sitting around writing a manifesto? Like, come on, bro. Like the Christopher Dorner dude, like that. Remember him? Like, come on, ain't nobody sitting around writing no manifesto, bro. Like Thug Life, y'all ain't tricking us, bro.
And it's completely out of touch and insult the intelligence of the American people. It's a lived experience.
What did he say?
Yeah, he said this is completely out of touch and an insult to the intelligence of the American people.
What does that mean?
I don't know, because he's about the manifesto. Basically, I guess it's different sides to this. Either way, murder's not right. Point blank. Period. It's two sides to this story. Basically, people are saying that.
Like I ain't gonna lie, it was definitely mental health. He was having mental health problems.
For sure. Yeah, like, but that's the thing, though. You know,
he tweaked
conspiracies
out.
gonna happen.
There's no reason to if you're a Ivy League graduate and things, run for office and make a change.
Yeah, I mean,
change.
So I mean, people were saying that he was on a lot of
Ivy League, like try to get into politics and change something.
Stuff like mushrooms, and
he was on a suicide
They're
base.
saying like the dude had like back problems, bro, but you can work out and like, what, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yo, Goonie had the comment of the day. The manifesto was written yesterday by the feds. Yo.
People were trying to say he was on drugs.
He rocking turtle shell.
He does look a lot different if that was him and that's him now.
It's kind of
yeah. It just doesn't look like a guy that would do it, you know. But you never know the demons people
back
are fighting.
surgery could. I mean, like
that. I think that's one of the biggest.
That's what all his friends
exhibits.
said. He went crazy after that.
He had pills.
Where was the CEO at?
He was in Manhattan. It was like 6 o'clock in the morning. I guess the CEO just flew in town for.
How the hell did he know where he was gonna be at?
That's the problem. But people were saying that he was sat outside for a long time.
Man, no way. Oh, I just know the CEO of United Healthcare is gonna be at this building at this time.
Yeah, he's gonna fly.
What? I was looking for this. I'm glad we got it.
I need to.
Jamie Malinky with the $4.99. That's my girl. She said, "Love this channel, Piperboy. You are lit. Happy to support. Have a good night, y'all. I appreciate you for coming in, Jamie Malinky. Hey, Jamie, we got like 103,000 subscribers. 103,000 views right now. Shout out to you.
Oh, I need to know how. Did you see the guy that? So they said the gunman pulled up on a city bike, which is one of them bikes you could just buy and ride. And there was a guy on X who like keeps track of every city bike in New York City. He like compiles the data. He was like, well, the gunman could only have fled on this city bike at this time based on this information. And they called him.
I guess this is kind of where the shooting happened, where he gets on the bike to flee, and they caught the backpack over here, and it's just crazy.
He threw it in the bushes.
Bro, this feels like the road I was literally on when I was looking at the maps. Like this part of Central Park, that's insane. Like the Nike stores around this area.
Yeah, I ran in Central Park. I was
It's just crazy that happened right there, man. And it's just insane that they caught him at a McDonald's.
I keep saying McDonald's. No, I got the same ID that was used in it. Man, them police was like, all right, y'all got everything. Like, let's put it on them. Put it on them real quick. Oh no!
McDonald's, yeah. But he had a fake ID. He still had the gun that he shot the guy with, but dropped the other backpack with Monopoly money. That's all confused, bro.
Trying to throw him off the trail.
Yeah, I mean,
they'll never catch me.
But the thing is, I was like, how did he get caught at McDonald's? And he could have got his food and left. He sat in the McDonald's.
So bad, how'd he run off?
Bro, he was on a bike.
Yeah, we seen a picture of him with the McDonald's Happy Meal. Like, dude, love McDonald's, bro.
He sat in the McDonald's.
It was eating?
He was
hungry, bro. What did he order?
He had a car.
I'm just saying.
Why not go through the drive-thru and keep going?
No,
this is sad though.
He didn't care, bro. He wanted to enjoy his meal.
That's pretty crazy. This is pretty crazy stuff.
I don't know, man. Who knows?
He got a double quarter pounder.
Thing that I'll note here is one of the most interesting parts that animated Mangione inside that courtroom. During the discussion of bail, the prosecutor detailed a lot of things we've been mentioning. The ghost gun found on him, the silencer found on him, but the prosecutors also highlighted about $10,000, $8,000 in US dollars, and then $2,000 in foreign currency that was found on his person. Also, they claimed that he had a Faraday bag, which is
Emma said you won't go from Starbucks to McDonald's.
specifically a bag used to conceal wireless transmissions, say from your phone or laptop. Well, the prosecutor said that was an indication of criminal sophistication and reason why they should hold him on bail. Mangione actually said at the end of that speech by the prosecution, I'd like to correct two things. First, I don't know where any of that money came from. I'm not sure if it was planted. And also that bag was waterproof. So I don't know about criminal sophistication. Again,
yeah, I mean, it's going to be a lot of conspiracy.
So they plan stuff on them.
Somebody say if he had 3D printed, couldn't he have melted the frame? Oh, yo, that comment said if it was 3D printed, couldn't he have melted the frame? Yo. Yeah.
Alleged. So
It's foreign currency. Why would he have
So y'all trying to tell me there's some Michael Scofield type of activities going on? They said he was valedictorian
heard that name
at his school too.
He was.
He went to Ivy
Yo,
League.
he about to get so much mail from these girls.
So if you're a valedictorian at Ivy League, so he probably
I think that's his high school valedictorian.
Anyways, I think either way he probably smart, but I think he just went crazy from the surgery and then for months just started developing an elaborate plan that he thought.
Bro, but no one goes that crazy. They start planning the murder of a CEO. That's not a normal.
He's probably on drugs. We don't know what
That is absolutely insane. I just feel like we're at the tip of the iceberg here.
Bro,
I feel like then the fact that he's saying this is insult to the American people. I want to know what he meant by that. Like, what does that mean? Like,
he told us in the manifesto. That's the insult.
But they have manifestos of shooters all the time. Like, how do we know?
But he feel like he did this
I don't mean, somebody said such sophisticated criminal got to get rid of the evidence.
Y'all really think they released his manifesto?
That's what I'm saying. Because there was the Nashville shooter manifesto, and we didn't get that for months.
Yeah,
they said we didn't get that for months. We get this guy's manifesto the next day. Something's fishy about that.
That is kind of fishy.
Hey man, I think it is too.
I was gonna keep it 100. That's why I'm questioning it, because then he yelling, "This is an insult to the American people." Then I seen them comparing the face of his face and then the face that they had of the shooter when he took the mask down.
I don't know if this is a good photo, but it kind of is.
They're saying that's the picture of him with his mask on. He didn't have.
That's him, bro. That is him.
No unibrow. Now they're saying he got a unibrow. So I've been seeing people point out that's fake, and people are like, the fact that we got the manifesto so fast is fishy because we didn't get the Nashville manifesto for months. And I think that's a fact. I mean, I don't know.
We still ain't got no information on the Trump assassin.
Yeah. So I mean, there's a lot of questions I have here. But did y'all notice that his Twitter, he got 100K followers after they ID'd him? Let's see what he's up to.
Yeah, but some people are like, I mean, people always going.
People are crazy.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm gonna follow his Twitter too. I want to hear the first post he got to make, because he could just give like his attorney his login and tell him to post something.
Yeah, so I mean, people are always gonna support something
bad or good.
Yeah.
Think about Jeffrey Dahmer blew when he got caught.
Yeah, see, when you call healthcare an industry, you know there's a real problem with it. Healthcare should never, ever be tied to profits.
It's weird that
I got 100,000 views in here. If you want me to say that, hit the super chat, man. Let's see what she's saying.
Is this thing on? Hey guys, we're back. We took a little break last week, but we are here even though the ops didn't want us.
You took a break? And like you've been uploading like multiple times a day. What you talking about?
Here, and by the ops, I mean my Ethernet cable. That thing did not want to work. Did not want to have us streaming today, but nonetheless, we are here. We have a lot of news. This has been a busy news day. We're going to be talking about Daniel Penny, who has now been acquitted, as he should have been. We're going to go through his entire...
Bro, I seen the video. Daniel Penny didn't want to let that dude go. Of course you're going to say that. She pandering to her white audience. United Healthcare CEO assassin arrested.
The one that's done the right thing. And in a bit of breaking news today, it seems as though the United Healthcare CEO assassin has been arrested. And it is quite the story that we are going to get into. I don't mean to laugh, but it's just absolutely crazy that this is the day and age that we are living in. Let's read a little bit here. So the person of interest is Luigi Mangione, and he is under arrest arrest. Now, he was arrested in Pennsylvania, and it was originally an arrest on gun charges, and I'll get into that story in just a bit. He was arrested after for the assassination attempt as a person of interest of the CEO Brian Thompson. Now, this guy got arrested at a McDonald's in Pennsylvania because what he did, allegedly, he shot and killed the United Healthcare CEO, Brian Thompson. He got out of there. He hopped on a Greyhound bus. He made it to Pennsylvania. And after that, decided to go into a McDonald's, presumably to eat. Now, many of the articles say, he was arrested eating at a McDonald's. I don't know if it was while he was ordering that he was recognized, if he decided to get the food and sit down. But he went into this McDonald's, and the reports have changed a little bit. First, they said it was a worker. Then they said it was a patron of the McDonald's. Then it went back to being a worker. But apparently somebody saw this guy and was like, he looks an awful lot like the images of that assassin that have been circulating everywhere. And mind you, these images were just masked. For those of you listening on podcasts, I'm covering my face as if I'm wearing a mask, and he was hooded as well. So I don't know if he was wearing this mask and hoodie when he was at the McDonald's, but somebody saw him and thought, that looks an awful lot.
Her chat is saying free Luigi.
Like the photo that's circulating. And this person took it upon themselves to actually contact law enforcement and let them know, hey, I think the United Healthcare CEO assassin is here in the McDonald's right now. They come, they arrest him. What they find on him is a ghost gun. For those of you who are unfamiliar, it's a gun without serial numbers. It's not going to be traceable. Some people do like these 3D printed ghost guns that you can now have. And I guess they come in handy for committing a crime like this. He not only had the ghost gun, but a silencer on that gun as well. He had a manifesto on him, which explained why he decided to assassinate the United Healthcare CEO. So things are not looking good for homeboy. He kept that thing on him. He kept everything on him whilst going into the McDonald's. Now, they look into this guy. He's actually 26 years old, and he seems to be a pretty bright individual. He is well educated. He is apparently a fan of Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber, as he's read his book and thought that the guy was clearly very intelligent, brilliant. He was onto something. And in his manifesto, listing the reasons.
What y'all think? I'm looking at the chat right now. What y'all think?
Why he'd gone and killed this United Healthcare CEO. It was grievances with our capitalist system, grievances with the medical industry, with the insurance company itself. And in lurking on his social media, some people found that he had actually had a spinal surgery, a lower lumbar fusion, which your girl knows a little something about a spinal fusion because I have one too. But it did not lead me to go and assassinate the CEO of a large healthcare company. And I had a bigger spinal fusion than Luigi here, okay? So they found all of this out about him. I don't know if the surgery has anything to do with why he's gone and kill this guy, if it was his own experience within the healthcare system. On Brian Thompson's behalf, there's been stories about insider trading and him selling off a lot of stocks within United Healthcare as he's gotten, different news about how the industry is running. So there's a number of grievances, I guess, one could have with this guy, and we've yet to figure out exactly why Luigi did this, but it seems like a little bit of anti-capitalist sentiment, wanting to sort of shake the
Emma said cops lying.
Corporate structure that be to its core. Now, I don't know if he's going to be successful in that. Oftentimes when you go out and commit a radical act like this, and especially a radically violent act, you don't go on to be the most influential person in the world. And maybe he's inspired by Ted Kaczynski, who, after his radical act, did go on to be pretty well known, have a very well-read manifesto that clearly people are still very inspired by. I don't know if this guy is going to have the same impact. And I gotta say, it's really weird and it's kind of dark that in the world that we live in with the news cycle and with how just news is constantly being thrown at us, trying to pull a Ted Kaczynski in 2024 just does not have the same vibe to it. And maybe you could have done something with your elite education that could have altered the healthcare system rather than
exactly. Like she right about that. Like, you got elite education.
Taking out a CEO that's going to remain a part of the news cycle for how long? Meanwhile, you've destroyed a family, you've taken a father from his kids, you've taken a man from his community, whether or not you think he was doing good things for the community or not, and you've now been arrested in a Pennsylvania McDonald's. So probably not as smart as Ted Kaczynski, I'm going to say.
Yeah, I mean, maybe in terms of raw intelligence, he's probably, I don't know, the Unabomber was, I think, notoriously like genius level IQ. But this guy was apparently the valedictorian of his, prestigious school, went to UPenn.
So this dude is very smart.
And got a master's degree, was in engineering, I think computer engineering. So, clearly an intelligent guy, not intelligent enough not to go to McDonald's with a backpack carrying the ghost gun and silencer that he used to murder someone and sitting there getting arrested, but, intelligent enough to, I guess, orchestrate this crime. I think you're right, though, on the read. I think that he most likely seems to be like, and people are dissecting, oh, well, he follows Andrew Huberman and Joe Rogan on X, but he also follows AOC and Trevor Noah and some other Ezra Klein, left-wing columnists. So politically, I don't think he neatly fits into probably left.
I don't like that y'all be doing that though. Like, oh, he follows this person, that person. I follow people. I don't take their opinions like super serious. They may have just had like a couple funny memes or something like that, and I followed their account. Y'all be trying to like piece people together, like who. Like, no, bro.
The man was taken into custody today at Altoona, Pennsylvania this morning.
You not slick, bro. He trying to make it to where I can't like react to his videos, bro. He playing music. You not slick, Tyrone, bro. Shout out to you though, man.
Right wing, as a lot of people will try to jam him in there. It seems to be much more along the lines of Unabomber's kind of anarcho, anti-capitalists, promoting anarchy and just trying to stick it to the system that he believes is failed by, conducting these acts of terrorism because he has come to the conclusion that there is no other viable option. But I think you're right that he does. He's more likely to be forgotten and put in the category of kooky, wacky person who just kind of flipped out and had this big, elaborate ideology that he wanted to promote, but ultimately wasted his intelligence and his agency as a civilized member of society. There's a litany of other ways you can protest grievances with the healthcare system, with capitalism, and still get attention, still do so in a valid way without resorting to violence, without victimizing an innocent man and his family. And going.
Innocent man. Yep, y'all are definitely super right wing.
Not actually, because most Americans.
Let's see what she got to say.
Freelighting. I mean, that's just too far for me. A bridge too far. The loving and tolerant left is at it again, Piers.
Yeah, Taylor, I don't mean to be rude, but why the fuck are you...
Pierce being bad right now, man.
You're laughing all the time. I don't get it. Sorry, apologies for my language, but honestly, I find it unbelievable. What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at Tommy's insane mischaracterization of why people are angry. It has nothing to do with Occupy Wall Street. This is a feeling that people feel across the left and the right. You mentioned Ben Shapiro earlier in his video about the healthcare exec. I encourage people to check the comment section on that video, okay? 100% of America is united on this, or rather the majority of America is united on this. We do not think that this healthcare system that is murdering, again, thousands of innocent Americans who, by the way, Tommy, also have families, also have children. These people are being killed by our barbaric and evil for-profit healthcare system. And I agree, we should not necessarily go around shooting people in the street. And while I am joyful that this issue has been brought to attention,
Did you hear that, Piers? Not necessarily.
It's just unbelievable.
They shouldn't be shot in the street. They shouldn't be shot in the streets because, again, it doesn't solve the systemic problem. You could United Healthcare will just appoint a new ghoulish CEO. The point is that we need to fix these systems so that, again, people like Brian or whoever's in charge of these companies stops murdering tens of thousands of innocent Americans. That is the
let me bring in Mark on this. I mean, Mark, I'm sorry, but there's just no justification for laughing your way through a segment like this, talking about how joyful you were that this happened. Is there?
Again, I'm not joyful that it happened.
Taylor, I'm asking Mark, not you.
Well, then stop.
I heard you. You said it. You may have recanted it, but unfortunately,
no, I'm clarifying it because
unfortunately, as you know, this show keeps receipts. We all know what we saw, and we all know what we heard.
I'm not denying that I said it, but I'm denying that your interpretation of it, which is an.
Yo, Goonie, you said the blind joint is what? What does that mean?
Insane.
I know what joyful means. It fills you with joy.
I'm joyful that people are paying attention to this issue.
You were joyful that he got
Jonathan Turner said, terribly scripted cover story, probably to cover something else, but who has the time to go down the rabbit hole?
I did. That's what you said.
I am.
Then you realize what you said. Then you realize what you said.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I'm clarifying it for you.
Thought, that's going to make things even worse for me. Mark, let me bring you in.
Just to be clear, things are great for me because, again, I am on the side of the rest of America, which believes that this for-profit healthcare system.
Actually, you're not, because most Americans do not think they felt joy in that moment. It's you.
No, because, again, I didn't feel joy in that moment. I felt joy that people were paying attention to the issue.
You told me you did.
Again, you're making No,
I tell you what, just to clarify, do you want me to play it again? Do you want me to remind
you? Stop misrepresenting my views.
Do you want me to remind you what you said? Do you want me to remind you?
You can repeat what I said all I want, but again, you're misrepresenting my views. I am telling you how I feel.
Social media will remind you later. Don't worry about it. Mark.
Again, Piers, I'm glad you're
Taylor,
able
can
to
you show some manners to your other panelists, please? Mark.
Well, stop misquoting me.
No, I quoted you directly. You then recanted
I think Pierce Morgan used to live in Beverly Hills. 33% of claims were denied by this company. Average is 16% last year.
Then stop misrepresenting my views and my feelings.
I'm not. You felt joyful, then you wished you hadn't said it because you knew how bad it sounded.
No, Piers. No, Piers.
I quoted
don't feel
you
joyful.
directly. Mark.
Again, you are misrepresenting how I feel. So stop misrepresenting.
Let me as an independent third person here, along the time a third and fourth person here, maybe offer some clarity to this. It sounds like she used the word joy.
Let's see. Hold on. As anger at United Healthcare boils over, Americans pay more than ever for health insurance. Health insurance costs are far outpacing inflation, leaving more consumers on the hook each year for thousands of dollars in out-of-pocket expenses. At the same time, some insurers are rejecting nearly 1 in 5 claims. That double whammy is leaving Americans paying more for coverage, yet sometimes feeling like they're getting less in return, experts say. Frustration over denials of medical costs has fueled an outpouring of vitriol against health insurance companies in the wake of the unaliving of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Also last week, a similar outcry led Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield to reverse a decision to limit anesthesia coverage during surgeries. You see what I'm saying? Like that. And I'm about to get rid of them because when I seen that, like, bro, I don't want to be with Anthem no more, bro. Like, I'm with them and I'm getting rid of them. The anger may be rooted in fear that unexpected medical costs could prove financially ruinous, as well as concerns that essential care could be denied by an issuer, putting health and well-being at risk even for those who have health insurance. Some of those anxieties are well-founded. The top cause of bankruptcy in the United States is healthcare-related debt, underscoring the financial stresses that can stem from high medical costs. When my daughter turns 18, I am getting out of America. I'm not living here no more. Like, so I got 4 years until that happens. Like, she goes to college and stuff. I'm leaving America. I don't want to deal with this no more. Like, this is crazy. In fact, most adults say they worry about their ability to pay for healthcare services or unexpected medical bills, a sentiment shared by people regardless of whether they are financially comfortable or struggling. A KFF survey found earlier this year. In 2024, the average health insurance premium for families carried a price tag of $25,572 per year, while single workers paid an average of $8,951. Yo, like, covering your kids is crazy expensive in America, bro. Like, all y'all, like, super fascist people, like, y'all have no idea, like, what the actual costs are. I don't, like, so, like, I get, like, let me tell y'all something, bro. I don't even know if I should be telling y'all something. I don't know you, man. Like, I be getting hit up by, like, so many different companies to, like, do sponsored videos. It's insanity. And I just don't take them because I'm going to start taking some of them. You know what I mean? I got to figure out which ones I'm going to take. But, like, who knows, like when you got people with over 1 million subscribers, the type of people that are hitting them up to like push like certain agendas and stuff, like you don't know, you know, because I'm getting hit up by like some pretty premium type companies that are offering a lot for ad placement, you know. So like when you see like and I'm not saying he's doing it, like an Officer Tatum and people like that, like when they just get on here and be like so pro health insurance and stuff, like you don't know like what is behind that. You know what I'm saying? Just like my Twitter, I got reached out to by like 10 companies, like in a week. You see what I'm saying? Not healthcare companies, but like random companies that's paying to like sponsor. You know how like you be seeing like I don't even want to like say like no names, but like random companies, like people stop the video and they talk about different things. You know, it's, you know, who knows, man. Data shows since 2000, the rise in health insurance premiums has outpaced inflation for all but a handful of years, the health policy research firm found. Unhappiness with insurers stems from two things. I'm sick and I'm getting hassled And the second is very much cost. I'm paying more than I used to, and I'm paying more than my wages went up, said Rob Andrews, CEO of Health Transformation Alliance, a cooperative representing major companies such as American Express and Coca-Cola that works on improving health insurance for their employees. A lot of people think they are getting less from their insurers, Andrews said. And then meanwhile, you got like this health insurance company CEO, bro, like getting like $10 million from, like, you see what I'm saying, bro? And
you found it appalling.
Did you?
She says that she misspoke. She recanted, and you're saying that despite her recanting, she still said it in the first place. It seems to me the question is just whether you believe her or not. But we can move past that. I happen to think that none of us should find joy in death. None of us should find joy in people being killed. This was a person. This was a human being. Right. This was somebody who was loved and loved people. I find no joy, no value, no humor in any human loss of life or animal loss of life. But in this case, I think it's important to stress that because of everything that happened on the internet. That said, we can have two conversations simultaneously. We can find great sadness in the fact that this man was killed, and also see it as a valuable and rich site of opportunity to discuss the bigger picture of healthcare in America, which doesn't lead to individual political assassinations, but does lead to the death of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and maybe even millions of people every single day, some of which is entirely preventable. We live in a system that prioritizes profits over people. And the fact that so many people who are otherwise normal and humane and loving and empathetic were able to find humor or joy in this tragic death, it says something about who we are as people, but it also says something to how this wicked system has damaged us and corroded our character and eroded our sensibilities. I'm saying, let's
real quick, y'all, in the comment section, if y'all are watching, should I pay Jaguar Wright for an interview? She ain't asking for like that much money. What y'all think? I've been thinking about doing that. What y'all think in the comment section? Should I just pay her and just do an interview? I'm thinking about it, man. You said no? All right.
Let's have that conversation about how sad this man's individual death is, but let's not let that be the only story that we tell. Let's also tell the story
no question
about this healthcare system. That's all.
Obviously, there's a much bigger debate to have about the healthcare system. But Tommy, it was inevitable that the finger of blame would eventually turn to one person. Let's take a look at this clip.
Don't you think this is a systemic problem that's coming from the top? Look what Trump tweets or whatever social, whatever it's called, false social.
Called truth.
Yeah.
Yes.
But there's
you see how the liberals try to do that? Whatever it's called false. Like, get out of here, y'all.
There's the stuff that comes out of his mouth is exactly this kind of stuff, and he
yeah, I seen that, Marcus Chapman. We're gonna end up talking about that eventually.
Allows it, and people I noticed in 2016, wow, people are behaving differently.
It was Donald Trump's fault, Tommy, that this lunatic, I'll call him a deranged lunatic, even though we have no idea if he was, but we do know that he believes violence was the answer, because he said that in his little manifesto.
I might actually, Marcus Chapman, I might actually talk about that in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about, there's like so much stuff I want to do, and this video's running into midnight.
That was found on him. Tommy, it was Donald Trump's fault that this deranged lunatic executed the healthcare executive. Nobody else, Trump.
Yeah, this obsession with Donald Trump is quite frankly really unhealthy. And I hope that members of the mainstream media and these pundits, I hope.
She is fine, dude. Like, Jesus. Yo, bruh. Oh,
that they
Lord.
seek help immediately because everything in their mind always goes back to Donald Trump. They eat, sleep, breathe Donald Trump. I think they're bigger fans of Donald Trump, quite frankly, than I am. But, you know, I don't see a different attitude that's dark and dismal in this country. I actually do see what is legitimate joy in this country about Donald Trump being reelected and sitting as our president-elect currently. And I think that the majority of the American people echoed that on November 5th. But there's just the obsession that everything has to be Trump's fault. Of course, everything bad that happens is blamed upon Donald Trump. But this shtick is getting old, Piers, because we've got Donald Trump not
real quick, y'all. Is she
only winning an
hold on. Is she a 10?
Election, winning the.
What y'all think, bro? The dude's in here, bro. Shout out to you, Amber. I see you in here. Is she a 10? She might be a 10, bro. Very rarely do you get like 10. She might be a 10, bro. Like, just, I don't agree with everything she be saying, but she might be she up there, bro. She a dime piece. You said she is a 7 at best now. You hating now. Who said that? Christian Medwig? Bro, you are hating on her, bro. She is not no 8 or no 7. This is a 10, bro. You name somebody to look better than her right now. You can't, bro. Like, that look better than that is hard. That's a 10, bro. Somebody said 8.5. Y'all crazy.
Popular vote, making
Yeah, Darren, that's a dime for sure. She a dime piece.
great gains across demographics. You can't hate everyone all at once everywhere. And the Democrats and these media hacks, they're really going to have to reckon with that because the majority of the American people are not on their side, as evidenced by a historic.
Bro, if you was with her and she was just like, I want you to go buy me a Birkin. You might think about it. Like, what? She one of them, like, she'll look at you like, I want a Louis Vuitton bag for Christmas. And you know, like, I don't know, you might think about it for her, bruh. A regular girl asks you for a Louis Vuitton, you can be like, what? She hit you with one of them, like, I think I want a Louis. You can be like, man, how much money I got? I might have to take a loan out. She one of them types, bro.
Election.
Now, Taylor, I just want to because you've obviously you're unhappy.
Candace Owens don't look better than her. Candace is not better than her. Candace is close. She don't look better than her. No, she don't.
With my mischaracterization of what you said and inferring that you were feeling joyful about what had happened to this guy. So we've got the clip and we'll just play it back just to remind you.
Candace Owens is like a 9.5 to me. She close to a 10. Candace is close to a 10.
I do believe in the sanctity of life, and I think that's why I felt.
Now that girl right there talking, she like a 7, like a 6, 6.5, 7.
Along with so many other Americans, joy, unfortunately, because it feels like.
Seriously?
I mean,
joy in a man's execution?
Maybe not joy, but certainly not. No, certainly not.
So you felt joy. You felt joy.
That you played that clip because you'll see that I didn't say that I felt joy.
Nah, Candace Owens is higher than a 7.5, bro. You bugging. She way higher than a 7.5.
And clarified.
Oh.
And I didn't say that.
You don't think Mark it was more that she wished she hadn't said she felt joy because you suddenly realized how bad it
why don't you listen to that clip again? Because I don't say that joy that I feel joy in the man's death. I said I feel joy because, and that's exactly when you cut me off. And if you let me finish, I would say I feel.
All right, I gotta get out of here because he's starting to say bad words to try to get like the audience attention. But I do want to talk about that Jaguar right and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'll get right into it. I don't know. I have to see. But it's a movie I want to watch. I'm gonna watch a movie and I'm gonna chill for a minute and then I'm gonna play a game and then probably in the morning or whatever, man. Y'all hit the notification or whatever so y'all can get notified. YouTube playing with me, bro. They trying to keep me into the lives because I'm in the live algorithm. So they messing like with. I gotta talk to YouTube because my uploads are kind of funny right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been live a lot. It's like the attention is going to the lives, so I got to see like what's going on with the algorithm for the regular like uploads. So we'll see, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody.